Yeah, this is England, green line of etiquettes, manners and disciplines. Free lagons on shirts of the citizens, but there's no lagons here, there's a significance. Yeah, this is England, hard-working men working hard for their dividends. Run out of work, now they can't find enough of this money stuff, so they just blame it on immigrants. Yeah, this is England, the kingdom, the land that I'm living in. Monarchy, empire, and new millennium. Man, it's so mad, man, I'm telling them. Yeah, this is England, poverty, politics, turn man to simpleton. Single mum out looking food for her little one. Daddy's gone cause of how Babylon systems run. Yeah, this is England, Buckingham Palace and strawberries in Wimbledon. Bankers, crack addicts, fanatics and vagabonds. Tell me what problems are mad upon. With all of this, why is it me that they're tripping on? All just for this herbal tea that I'm sipping on. Someone silence to talk about the medicine. They can't cut off this mic that I'm blessing on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, this is England, America's daddy, the evident number one, the international immigrant, the culture, the great, the benevolent. When people debate over everything, sing songs of praise about the slaves that they never been. It's funny how people here never think about the words of the song that they forever sing. Yeah, this is England, council estates with no divisions in. Just people pissed off with the richer men. The people that's ripping off each of them. Can't keep fooling them up like the preacher them. Bum politicians, not one of them speak for them. You feel it, then turn up the speaker then. And then free up, break out of the sheeple pen. And go look for relief. Bun up a fire, I light up the sheets. How they gon' fight you for finding some peace? What Haile Selassie guy said in his speech. He said that it's not a is, it's becoming. Words for the wise to stop nuclear bombing. The man that taught man to be all that he can. Overstand before it ends in a bang. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. They say I should have sell out to Illuminati. Throw away my zubi that I'm bunning on and party. Should have done a shot of rum, line of coke with Bacardi. I should put my shades on, step and get my wave on. Shouldn't get my brain on, moving like I'm acting smartly. I should be like Trayvon, not speaking up like Vagabingy, the brave one. Nah, I should have been happy with my chains on. I should have known about His Majesty, the same one. Could have stopped World War II when he spoke. The one that took a sword to the house of the Pope. They think I shouldn't worry about that, but I should vote. The same ones that sell guns said I shouldn't smoke. A plant that never kills no one, it's like a joke. But it's not funny when nothing we are broke. And the government are making money from it like it's coke. Message in the paper painting me like I'm a failure and a villain cause I told. Duppy kill, I'll kill him on the rhythm, cut a throat. Cutting off heads when I'm spitting what I wrote. Something for the drillers and the realists giving hope. Bonafide upon a liger living in a cult. Going over heads, what I'm giving to the roads. Guess I shouldn't talk sense. I should give them what they know. I shouldn't drop it like Jeds with Vanessa on the phone. This thing I should have sell out to Illuminati. Throw away my zubi that I'm bunning on and party. Should have done a shot of rum, line of coke with Bacardi. I should put my shades on, step and get my wave on. Shouldn't get my brain on, moving like I'm acting smartly. I should be like Trayvon, not speaking up like Vagabingy, the brave one. Nah, I should have been happy with my chains on. Yo.
Is HelloFresh worth the price? Absolutely. I just love the idea of having my meals planned and food shopping taken care of.
Big up everyone in the building. Come on, JD. You know I'm like dancing in my kitchen to this one. Oi, oi. Big up everyone. Welcome to the show. Big up Axum in the building. Big up Rika P, JD, On Code Barber, Hemo, my broski. Who else we got? Empress Sapina. Big up yourself. I know, it's probably like Saturday, summer Saturday kind of vibe. Let's go. What's wrong with the internet?
Sarah mattered. I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
You might be the smartest person in the CIA.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Last one.
You listen to Nicki Minaj, yeah, MJ. I see you.
No, I listen to DJ Shades of. Like, if you know, you know, innit?
I'm hearing it. Moment I got. That's Nicki.
It's a remix. Saturday vibes, man. Come on. I didn't even know this was Nicki Minaj.
Takes me back to my uni days, man. I heard this song on repeat.
Yo, sis, just think of this music and Bleach. You get me?
Ooh!
Right. Oh, no, let's go.
I'm a piano and Bleach, you're saying, yeah? Okay.
Like butter. This music is making me want to get up and clean. I'm done. All right. Big up, everyone. Welcome to the Saturday show. Play Irish music. What's with this African mambo jambo? I'm done with you, Stockzilla. There's one Irish song on my playlist there, but everyone knows it. I probably can't even play it because it's so. I know Sis will know it. Where is it gone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You
Of
know
course.
this one.
Yeah. But you can't play this. You're gonna no, don't play it. Don't play it. You're gonna get yeah.
End up getting a strike.
It's
It's all right.
in your head,
That's
in
it.
your head.
Zombie.
Exactly.
I love the Cranberries, though. I actually do. Like,
Yeah.
brilliant. One
Classic.
of the best bands. Yeah. Definitely something to be proud of. Big up yourself, Stopzilla. What are you saying, bro? Jump on the panel and join us. It's been a minute. We want to find out how the marriage is going and all that good stuff. Are we anti MJ and anti Axum yet? You get me? I swear it's been about 9 months now.
Boy, okay, nah. Says, "Min lille bror, we gonna check you soon, innit? But jump on. Jump on.
So I hear we got some stuff to talk about, and I believe Axum has possibly a little exclusive announcement possibly to make. Do you want to talk about that, sis, or you want to wait?
Yeah, I have an announcement to make, but hopefully
let's wait.
Huh?
I think you should announce it when there's a couple more people in the room. Not obviously the full, reveal, but announce that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me wait a minute.
Yeah.
Big up, Veli, man. Yeah, and big up the whole chat. Long time no speak to most of you lot. Please jump on. Let's have a conversation going, floating, bands and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, you were saying I have some subjects or some things to share.
What?
Yeah. So a little bit of fuckery and some information that I got the other day and that, yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand this, but the UK hold this L. Yeah, I'm just gonna just hold this L. God damn it. Just hold this L. 1 second.
I don't know if the UK can hold any more L's. I don't know.
Yeah, but this is what you guys do, though.
You what does it? You might have to pay extra to get those L's in the country.
Yo, listen, yeah. Yeah, now I cannot come down to you lot anymore because you have some restrictions from now on to come to enter your country. It's hella annoying though.
But okay, so let's get into this actually for a minute because it is important, I think, people to understand is there actually restrictions, or is it just you got to pay a fee, or like how much information do they want from you, and is it like they have to make a decision to allow you in or not?
Yeah, the UK government needs to make a decision to let me or people abroad to come to the UK from what was it? I think it started from the 2nd of April. Yeah, so I need to apply like in your uk.gov website to be allowed to enter the UK. And it can take everything from a couple of hours to up to 3 days until you
approve
it, isn't it? And that's long. Right. And we need to pay a fee. I don't know how much it was. It's like £15 or something, I think. Yeah. No, from all over the world, Bunga. It's mad. Big up still.
Basically anyone who's not a UK or Irish resident. Yeah. So if you're traveling from outside of the UK and you don't hold a UK or Irish passport and you want to come to the UK, then you now have to apply for this. And it's not even like so much of a visa, it's just like a permit to enter the country or something, I believe.
Yeah. And it's like
exactly, Bunga. Big up yourself. It is just a money-making program and also something to cause extra unnecessary delays in the airports as well.
Trust me.
It'd be long.
I imagine, it doesn't matter if you're like just doing a transit in the UK, right? It doesn't matter. Even these lot need to apply for this thingy. But when you once have done apply, I think it's like valid for 2 years or something. Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
imagine like a lot of people do a last minute trip, innit? And
Yeah, that's it. If like you have family in the UK or something, and like if there's an emergency and you just want to travel immediately, you can't do that. You need to wait to get your permit to be able to actually book it. It's crazy.
It's like the COVID times again, man. Sorry. It was almost the same thing. Yeah, actually, it was the same thing when I came over during the COVID time. I needed to apply. I needed to pay a fee. I needed to pay a flipping test on the airport. It was long. Everything was long. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And that's the
and
thing. They're probably only gonna damage themselves in terms of like tourists, and that may not. You know, what I mean, for some people, it's not going to be a problem. Obviously, it's not much money. It's a bit of additional kind of paperwork, whatever. People that desperately want to come to London and see Big Ben and Buckingham Palace and go to Harrods and Selfridges and spend all this stupid money that they have anyway. Like, they won't really care. But I don't know. For some people, they might just think, you know what? Let me go elsewhere where it's less hassle. Because I wouldn't be trying to come to the UK. Come here for what? And you want all my information, paperwork? No. How dare you?
yeah, everything. You need to apply, like, put everything on. Yeah, like, long.
Yeah. And this again is all because of Brexit. This is a result of Brexit. Because they wouldn't be able to do this if they were still part of the EU, and you know what I mean?
Exactly. This is what they're saying, though. I've been reading up on it. Exactly. It's because of the Brexit stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Brexit is messed. Ugh.
No, trust it's a whole mess, and I said this from day dot before the vote happened, whatever. Like, if this happened, people don't realize the impact that it's going to have. And believe, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, it is going to continue to have an impact, and then it's going to impact the actual citizens of this so-called empire, this great empire. And like, imagine they could say to them, "Oh, actually, you're not allowed to leave." Or you have to get a permit to leave the country.
Boy.
Yeah. See, when that happens, I'm gone. That's when I'm gone. That's when I'm gone home. Like, I'm
you're out of here, yeah.
My Irish citizenship fully.
I understand that still. A big up, Cool Cat. Big up, Ultra. Yeah. MJ can make you a sandwich, bro. No problem.
Yeah. What we got falafel and avocado. How does that sound?
I think Ultra is more like a meat man. Pause. You know.
Yo, Ultra, did you hear what she just said about it?
Nah, he loves some bacon and that, man. I think I heard him say this once upon a time, many years ago. Yeah. I said pause though. I said pause. Sorry, bro. But yeah. Nah, Brexit is messing us up. This though, it's really messing us up. You know me. I've been cussing Brexit out the last couple of weeks. It's pissing me off at work too. It's long, you know. They're just making the rest of the world really. It's a hustle, isn't it? All the restrictions, checkups. I don't even know what, but yeah.
I know. I think as well, like, even with the cost of things, it's obviously contributed to this like rise in the cost of living as well, because we ain't got all the same trade deals, etc. And I swear down, you only have to. I've said this to you before, I'm sure. You just have to look in your fridge, see where your like, fruits and veg are coming from, and it's like coming from whole different continents and stuff. Like, it's no wonder I'm paying £2 for some potatoes or tomatoes when they're coming from Brazil. Zimbabwe. For real though, like, I thought that just everything came from Spain or something, you know what I mean? But no, not anymore. Now, I challenge people right now, go and check your fridge and see like what the furthest country is that your produce has come from.
Oh, I just remember another topic. The other day, what Trump did, with the import taxes and stuff, right?
Right.
Did you see that? An interesting. This
No, I didn't. I heard something briefly, but I didn't really catch it properly.
Yeah, I need to pull it up later on. Yeah, that was quite interesting. The whole world is flipping out, isn't it? It's like certain countries are much higher than other ones, and yeah, man, peak, 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 peak,
Okay,
peak,
so
and
he's
the
playing
leaders are
his
coming
own
out.
like monopoly with the trade economy.
The trade is gonna get poof. Yeah, and even the stock market just fell down the day after when the announcement came.
Oh, that's what I heard about. Yeah. Gone down because
yeah,
of his announcement. That's right. Yeah. But
yeah.
the stock market is not back anyways.
I mean, you know, this is the thing. Yeah, America does make the market very shaky, and then when the world is afraid, or you know what I mean, just shake it up. The stock market just
Of course.
flop. Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. Many people have alluded to the fact that he's not just the president of America. Like the vibes that he gives off is just like, yeah, I'm running the world. I'm running everything, and what I say goes, and it's going to affect everything. And that was obvious from his initial speech that he'd done before he was even inaugurated or whatever. And he was, this, I would have done this. And if I had been in power, and this is what's going to happen. And Ukraine and Russia, like, basically, I'm in charge of everything. And what I say goes. And what are you going to do about it? Because I'm Trump and I'm bigger and badder than you.
Literally.
That's the message I got from that.
yeah, but look now, though. His message is out there. And yeah, like Bunga said, it might even get worse next week. And so... don't know about this, don't know about this, but obviously he's a businessman, right? So and apparently he's been trying to say and make this happen for the longest, but now he's actually done it. But yeah,
What do Americans think about this? So what do the people that have voted him in have to say about this?
don't know. You mean the rednecks?
Well, no. I'm talking about everyone that voted in Trump, and it wasn't just the rednecks.
I know. No. I think they got some bribes under the table to all the influential people. Let me just put it out there. That's what I believe. Yeah, because people in the right mind would not do this, and wouldn't if it doesn't really benefit them, innit? But yeah.
It depends again what their alternative was.
But everyone has an alternative. Everyone has a interest, innit?
Yeah.
And then he got the money. He got a flipping hotel chains and I don't even know everything.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I wanted to say to you as well. What you and Gain were talking about last time, that show on Netflix, Adolescence.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it obviously because you know me, I'm just never going to download Netflix. But it seems to be like the new baby reindeer. Everyone is talking about it. Like I've literally been in the park and I can hear people talking about it. I'm on the tube, I can hear people talking about it. I'm like, yo, like this thing is clearly quite intriguing for people. And it like this whole like the topic that it's kind of bringing up and whatever, like this happening in society is obviously a really hot topic right now. And I seen a guy on, I think it was TikTok yesterday, and he was just angry. He was angry. He was talking about a 15-year-old girl who'd been raped by 16-year-olds.
What?
Yeah, it's happened in the UK. I didn't look into the story. I know it's been floating around, but yeah, she's 15, the 16-year-olds, and you know, it was a gang thing. And obviously this guy was just going crazy, like this can't be happening. I'm not sure, as I said, Rick, I haven't actually looked into the story, so I don't know any details about it whatsoever. I just was going off the headline that the guy had in the back of his TikTok. But yeah, he was angry and he's saying like, this can't be happening in our society. All these stupid, lonely boys. But I'm thinking, like, again, we're alluding what these 6 young men have allegedly done to things like even just calling them these lonely young boys, whatever, to me was a bit like Andrew Tate kind of red pill, and everyone in the comments was talking about red pill and Andrew Tate and whatever. So clearly that's what he's alluding to, isn't it? But how are we blaming that on that? You know what I mean? To me, it's like we can't keep blaming everything on what's just happened. Like maybe these are just some fucked up kids, just some seriously fucked up kids that have done this. And like again, 6 of them. That to me isn't screaming, "Oh, you're an incel," or any kind of predator. You know what I mean? Like none of that. It's just screaming. You're
Did this happen? So, did this happen after the Adolescence series came out? Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find.
No, because I think obviously during the series too, they were talking about the red pill effect on the kids and on the young teenagers and that. So maybe there's some correlation to that too. That this red pill Andrew Tate has been taking over the world, and the kids are just, manosphere stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, but obviously these 16-year-old boys, fucking hell, sick in the head if they done it. If they done it to them,
exactly.
Because we don't really know, right? Yeah.
Okay, so all right, and obviously all of this is alleged, in it. You know what I mean? I don't know anything, but let me pull this up. Oh snap! Chichester, raw.
Chichester what?
Chichester.
Chichester.
I know that.
Okay.
I've been there recently.
Oh.
Yeah. Police are appealing for witnesses after a vulnerable teenager was raped in Chichester. The incident occurred in a field in the vicinity of the Roman Wall and Stream, close to the A286, approximately between 7 p.m. and 9:30 on the 19th of March. So it was a couple of weeks ago. Following the attack, the 15-year-old victim was able to seek assistance from members of the public and reported to the police. She's received report. Inquiries led to the arrest of 6 boys from the Chichester area, 4 aged 16 and 2 aged 15, on suspicion of rape. They have all been released on conditional bail until the end of June. Pending further investigation, Detective blah 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 said this was a horrific attack on the vulnerable victim and we recognize the concern. We swiftly arrested 6 suspects, some of whom are known to the victim in connection with the incident. Just goes on to ask people to contact them. So, I mean, that's not giving me really much. Obviously, it's an alleged incident.
Yeah.
But, like, even if, let's say, hypothetically, this has happened, again, how does the red pill fit into this? How does that whole movement fit into this for me? Because I thought the problem with these so-called incels and red pill guys was that they kind of do stuff in secret, and it's like they get to a certain age, realize they're not going to get a girl, and then I don't know, they might become, like, as I said, some kind of predator. But this, if it's true, I don't know. I can't understand the mindset behind it, but as I said, I can't correlate it to the red pill and what we know of red pill and incels.
Yeah, to be honest, this is not a field I know much about, to be honest. And I zoned out when it came to red pill world, right? So don't know. Really, truly, I just zoned out when that came around. And Andrew Tate. But yeah, that's what they're saying, isn't it? It's correlated to that. But yeah, that series though, sis, I don't know. You need to still watch it. I don't care. Find some other places to watch it. Just watch it, isn't it? Just watch it. Yeah, it's sick. It's actually sick. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to watch it. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I just think like a lot of stuff like this has been happening for a long time anyways. And like I said before, like there just doesn't seem to be a respect between the the genders, like in the younger generation, the boys and girls don't respect one another at all. And I don't know, someone needs to like start creating more positivity, or like I said, focus on healthy relationships or something, because it's just too much craziness between these young people. Like, what we're going to say, oh, she thought she was better than them, or didn't want 6 of them, so they all decided to get together and do some craziness. I don't know.
Flipping crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, what else we got to talk about?
1 second, I just put in the link in the chat, didn't I? Let people jumping on. Hopefully. Yeah, another type of fuckery. UK fuckery.
Go on.
Yes. I heard about this some days ago, and then yeah. But this is mod. Let me share my screen.
Oh, is this about the UK hairstyles?
No. Do you have anything in about that? Huh? UK hairstyles, yeah? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, please. Yeah, we can go through the UK hairstyles. They're very interesting, especially on men. Let me move on.
Yeah, we have a barber. We have a barber in the chat. Like, maybe he can explain to us about like the current trends of UK hairstyles for men. Ones that are appropriate for depending on how much hair you have, depending on age, etc., etc. This.
Yeah. UK toddler kicked out of a nursery for transphobia. Flipping transphobia. This word has come to an end.
Like, it's not even like this world, like as it says UK in it, and
yeah,
UKL. This is unfortunately the country that I live in. Yeah, like this is not surprising. It's like literally I could. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Welcome to Airstrip 1, the modern dystopia that is the UK. UK toddler suspended for transphobia. Yes, really. So you've got here a nursery-age child, just 3 or 4 years old, was suspended from a UK state school in 2022-2023 for, quote, abuse against sexual orientation and gender identity, according to Department for Education. Data.
Pause. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Like,
let's just digest this.
Yeah.
Abuse against sexual orientation and gender identity. Abuse against sexual orientation and gender identity. Okay. My first question. My first question is, what does a 3 or 4 year old know about sexual orientation? And secondly, as a 3 or 4 year old, you should understand your gender by that age. So, and it should only really be that I'm a boy or I'm a girl. So yeah, go ahead, sis.
Exactly. What the hell does a kid know about this one and that one? I'm a boy. Yes, I'm a boy. I'm a girl. Yes, I'm a girl. But,
I agree. I agree with Kemo, and I agree with Ultra. Indeed.
Yeah, exactly. UK hold this L, brothers and sisters. Sorry, man. I just had to. Yeah, this is bad peak. Yeah, and let's move.
These are just bad people, right? That's just a terrible thing to do. Little children don't understand any of their abstract gibberish, but ideology comes first. The abstraction comes first in all cases, including when you're like traumatizing little children.
A toddler was suspended from a nursery after they were accused of being transphobic or homophobic. I just cannot believe this. The Department of Education data revealed the child is either 3 or 4 years old. A D of E, a Department of Education spokesman, said all pupils and staff should feel safe. I can't believe I'm reading this.
Doesn't it feel kind of like their idea of safety is just everybody being perpetually terrified of saying the wrong thing?
Should feel safe and protected at school and should never face violence or abuse. The Education Secretary has been clear that she expects school leaders to enforce good behaviour, and we are committed to a comprehensive programme of behaviour to support all schools.
I'm surprised, like the UK police.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay. Yeah.
It's very simple. Take your child out of that school. Like, it's just take your child out of that school, isn't it? Regardless of what your views may be, just take your child out of that school, because, like, to me, it just feels like it's a problem for your child to go to school and they have to tiptoe around flipping people that might identify as something else, from anything from a man, woman, something in between, to a tomato or a unicorn, and your child is supposed to know and respect that. No. Because what's the next thing that the child's supposed to respect? Like someone calling themselves flipping, a PDF file or some shit like that. No. Like, there's certain things in life that just can't be changed. Just leave the kids alone. Take your child out of that school. Your child's better off not being in that school.
Sis, safety and security, yeah?
Yeah, from a 3 or 4 year old.
From a 3 or 4 year old, yes. Like, what?
Someone who can't even do up their own shoelaces, probably. And
Can probably not even talk a sentence, man. Oh. Yeah, man. I don't even know. Like,
just not able to wipe their own ass. Like, what are they going to do? Throw their dummy at you? Throw their flipping bottle at you? Throw their flipping teddy at you? I'm done. Oh, no, you're not a man. You're a woman. Like, what? I don't, like, what's even happened? I'd love to know what's actually happened here.
Oh, wow.
What's the
Wow.
actual details of this story? Like, who felt offended by a 3 or 4 year old expressing what they see? Because this is one of the most beautiful things about the innocence of children. Like, I remember even being on the bus with my kids when they was much younger, and my daughter pointing out, like, I don't know, some man had like a lump on his face or something funny on his chin or whatever it was, and she's like, "Mummy, why does that man have something on his chin?" And as an adult, we're gonna think, "Oh, you don't say anything about someone's features or some kind of issue or whatever." But as a child, they don't care. They're just saying what they see, like literally just saying what they see.
Pure, man. The pure babies, kids. Like, what?
Innocent, not being infiltrated by all this societal BS.
No, let's see what the rest is saying.
Police didn't rush in and arrest him for doing a hate or something. I mean, are they completely lost at this point? I don't know. Is there still some chance of recovering from this? J.K. Rowling says this is totalitarian insanity. If you think small children should be punished for being able to recognize sex, you are a dangerous zealot who should be nowhere near kids or in any position of authority over them. Let's take a look at this article from the Daily Mail. It says toddler is kicked out.
Yo, did you see the flag? That flag.
Yeah, you know what that one is, right?
I forgot about it, but I know this is some messy flag. You tell me. Me.
No, it's basically for the trans community.
Yeah, but it's another one when it comes to the Peter Pan, isn't it? There's like some other stuff too going on. Yeah, I thought it was that one.
Yeah. But that's sort of like it's like another version of the rainbow flag, but for the trans people is what it's kind of used for now.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you're right. It was like aligned to something else. I think we looked at that previously, didn't we? Yeah.
This world, man. Okay.
Them. Let's take a look at this article from the Daily Mail. It says toddler is kicked out of nursery for being transphobic as families blast schools. Insanity. Yes, this is insanity. This is what we call woke dysfunction. where an institution is taken over by the woke mind virus and then ceases to serve its original function, and then simply becomes a vehicle for spreading the woke virus to more vulnerable minds. Let's see. The child aged 3 or 4 was suspended for abuse against sexual orientation and gender identity, data from the Department for Education shows. Lord Young, director of the Free Speech Union, said, quote, "I would have thought that if your ideology is so rigid, it justifies you punishing toddlers for not complying with it. That's a powerful argument for discarding it in favor of something less dogmatic. Or how about just teaching real? You know, under all of this, it's just the fact that they're lying to children. They're lying to children and telling them that silly abstractions are real, that reality is fake, but silly abstractions are real. The series of infinite abstractions that is what the redefinition of the word gender has become, right? Teaching that to children is the crime in the first place. Lying to children, to say nothing of telling them that, well, you might be born in the wrong body. You played with a doll. Oh, you might be born in the wrong body. In fact, you probably are. We're going to have to take care of that for you. Totalitarian insanity. Aside from the fact that kids can't understand any of this gibberish, right? Underneath it all, I mean, they're lying to children. They're teaching children a false reality, a false version of the world, which is not going to benefit them. It's essentially a giant psychological experiment on a generation of children. Like, a sane society doesn't do that, protects their children, doesn't subject them to just this bizarre experiment because nobody wants to get called a mean name. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Unfortunately, when you talk about this society, like this society, the majority of this society are the same people that were told to stay home and just sit at home twiddling their thumbs. Like, for how long? You know what I mean? And just believing everything and listening to everything, and like they probably do the same thing tomorrow. They'll just do whatever they're told. Like, they're robots, and people have successfully been programmed. Programming isn't happening. It's done happened.
Trust me. Sickening. I told you though, my friend, but this is a couple of years ago, yeah. She got a letter home from the kindergarten, right? Mm-hmm. That from one of the other parents, right, that had said that, yeah, that kid have changed the sex, yeah, so they needed to address the kid with the next man's, name now, and the kids were like 5 years old, yeah. So imagine the confusion for the kids in the kindergarten, though. Like, you were a boy and now you're a girl, yeah. And the parents had to like tell their kids now that they needed to say the right pronouns, and
yeah,
that's crazy. That's actually crazy. And my favorites are like, nah, I'm done. But yeah, I
think like surely it must be like just confusing for the mind to the point where like the child is not going to be able to know man from woman, left from right from wrong.
Of course.
It is blurring the lines of everything. So people just growing up now have this blurred vision of everything. And like I said, I'm not able to see left from right and right from wrong. That's mad.
Yeah, it is. It is actually, I don't know, man. I just feel sorry for the babies now, man. Oh my God. Yeah. So they want this confusion. They want to play with the minds. Like, I think this is the whole agenda. Just, ugh. Yeah, man.
But like, again, when it comes to kids, as a parent, it's your responsibility to kind of not necessarily allow them to be fully infiltrated by this. And so long as they see normality, right? They grow up in some, like, if you're already in that lifestyle, then your kids are going to be in that lifestyle, then like you see it all the time. It's with 2 moms, 2 dads, all of that business. Like, they're already growing confused and whatever, and So it's too late for them. But for those of us who are not living that life, like there's hope for our children in it. So just keep doing what you're doing. Let them see normality. Make sure they're not as they've been too infiltrated by social medias and whatever's being pushed out there in society, and they'll be okay. Because like I'm lucky enough now that my kids are grown, and I had all of these concerns of like how much is society actually going to be able to infiltrate their minds, but my kids ain't on none of this shit. So like for me, like it's okay. There's hope. You know what I mean? Just so long
I
as
hear you, sis, but I even noticed like on Netflix, and they have like a whole what's it called in English? Help me out. Like a whole section, Alphabet Gang series and movies. Yeah, and I also noticed like all these teenage series is always like some Alphabet Gang in the series or the movies. You know, they're pushing it really hard right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're really trying to make it like, hey, this is normal. But and I think it's going further down in ages. Now they're messing with toddlers. Like, it's one thing with adults, yeah, but kids, babies,
yeah. And then, like, imagine the parents. They probably try and punish the parents as well.
Yeah, but of course, yeah, but yeah,
Like,
because you didn't taught them right, innit?
Like, oh, you're getting referred to social services because your child is abusing people based on sexual orientation and gender identity and like, and next of all, you might have police at your door and all kind of BS. Like, nah.
Yeah.
That's how far. There's a lot of shit like that happens over here. That's how far it can go. It can get deep. Something as simple as that. An innocent child recognizing what they see in front of them, and then a whole family's life gets ruined over it.
Yeah, man. I'm just thinking about Patwa right now for some reason. Fire ban.
Lava.
I'm just thinking about the UK, like, you know, the amount of jam.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but like, crazy.
Yeah, that's gone too far. It fully has gone too far. It's just there is a lot of people that are sort of like talking out about it though, and saying like how ridiculous it is. And I've seen like even, you know, a couple of politicians or councillors or whatever they may be, you know, like little local people of power, whatever, that are kind of having the opposing opinion of like, look, we have to stop this now. We have to stop being ridiculous. And, you know, we've got bigger problems to focusing on in society as to whether your child is a boy or a girl or a tomato today. So, yeah, I don't know. And then for all we know, they probably like, you know, I mean, a few governments down the line, they could make all of this kind of stuff illegal again. Who knows with this government? The way they change their minds and change the direction of society over time. But it's not looking good for the UK, is it? Yeah, got any more L's to deliver to the UK? Let's just get them out of the way.
Talking about Patwa, yeah?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Big up Najamos. You're not alone no more, yeah? Another type of fuckery. Let me see.
Man like flame in the building.
Flame. That was a long time. Yeah, man. Big up. How you been, bro?
You're alive and that. Get me.
Gangilini. Join us, bro. Long time no speak. Lamazai. Where am I? Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah. I mean, this is not in a good space, but still.
Can I just say from now,
Huh?
I just need to say, I'm not involved.
You're not running. You're a Jamo lover too.
Yo, yo. Hold on.
You kiss your teeth. You do all of that. Yeah. So obviously, yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Remember the contest we had, the kissing teeth contest?
So
Yeah, you
I
won.
could have Jamaican, so of course I'm gonna be a Jamo lover. But you said I'm a Jamo lover too. That means you're actually a self-confessed Jamo lover now.
Oh
Like,
yeah. I'm though. I didn't know that. Come on. Every time I say Jamaica, all of that. Yeah. So, trust.
So what is it about Jamaica that you love? Like the food, the weather, the men, the beach. Which part of it do you like the most?
The music. Let me put it that way. It's the music. Jaja.
Okay. Jamaica, let's go.
Yeah, Jamaica,
I'm
let's
still
go.
not involved, by the way. Like Kemo, I'm not involved. Like any other Jamaicans in the chat, I'm not involved.
So remember we discussed something once upon a time
I'm not
about
involved.
Say it
I'm
again?
not involved about we discussed something. What's this we? I'm not
Yeah,
involved.
it was a we trust. Big up how we came on, man. Always. Yo, yeah. So once upon a time we talked about jacket babies, remember?
Jacket babies,
Some of you were around the discussion in the chat too.
Not to be confused with
anyone.
Not to be confused with jacket potatoes, by the way.
Yeah, that's some Irish stuff still.
That's
maybe
an
not.
Irish baby. That's a jacket.
Maybe not. I don't even know. I don't know. Let the fuckery begin. Okay. So look at this interesting information here, yeah. Global statistics on paternity fraud.
And everything. No, I'm done. She's probably coming for you lot today. Pause.
Yeah, you can read it out though, Jen, because I can't read.
It's a little bit small. Let me see. Pause. Okay, global statistics on paternity fraud, a deep dive into discrepancies and prevalence. Okay. Paternity fraud, where a man is falsely led to believe he is the biological father of a child, i.e., otherwise known in Jamaica as a jacket baby, is a significant issue worldwide. Okay, it's not just in Jamaica. In recent years, advancements in DNA have exposed shocking statistics about the prevalence of this phenomenon. Globally, paternity fraud rates vary widely, from as low as 1% in some countries to as high as 62% in others. Jamaica is frequently cited as having the highest rate of paternity fraud, with a staggering 34.6%. While
That's a lot. Did you see that?
Nigeria follows closely at 30%. Meanwhile, countries like Canada...
Pause. Do you remember the discussion we had that time? And it was all about the demos.
Yeah. I particularly remember the fact that the figures were kind of misleading in the sense of the percentages they were trying to say, like, oh, it was that many like kids in Jamaica, whereas it was that many people who had actually done the paternity test. That percentage had come back as negative or whatever, as them not being the daddy.
Look at Kemo, who wrote this article.
This is from the chairman, Gary De Silva. This is, oh my gosh, this is deep. This is all about alienation of parents, custody battles, family court issues, family law. Oh, this is my kind of ish still. Let's see what they're saying about the UK. Meanwhile, countries Canada and the UK report much lower rates, around 2.8% and 1.6% respectively. However, despite these figures, a large discrepancy exists across global paternity fraud statistics. often due to differing cultural, economic, and social factors. Misattributed paternity can have profound emotional, financial, and psychological effects, making it crucial to understand the causes behind these discrepancies and the true scale of paternity fraud globally. This article will examine the global statistics and explore why rates vary so significantly from one region to another. That's crazy because, like, basically what that's saying is women are cheating, lying, bitches all over the place.
Exactly. All the way to 60, what was it? 62% in others. Like, woo, that's a lot.
That's peak. That's, I know, Kemo, it's a big L. That is a big L indeed.
So this isn't a women's L though, I must admit.
Yeah. No, it really is. Like, and this one, just that there is there's a lot of dumb women out there. You know, there's a lot of dumb women, and it's bad enough like you put yourself at risk of pregnancy, but then to put yourself at risk of pregnancy whilst you're sleeping with more than one man is just dumb. That's just like extra dumb, the highest level of dumb that I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to lie about it or not tell them, it's messed up. It's really messed up.
So to my Jamaicans, yeah, what happened to one man for the pom pom, yeah, one man for the pom pom, yeah? What happened? Huh?
Vanessa Bling,
What happened?
girls are slim.
The guys are slim. Da, la, 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 la.
Yeah, like, boy.
Let's see what else is saying here.
Really, the ladies can only answer that, innit? You know, it's
Yeah.
only the ladies that can answer that, unfortunately. So, and I doubt very much any of those ladies are going to speak up and tell the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lies don't lie.
Let's see. I want to see like what going for in many African nations, for instance, society expectations and financial dependency can make it more common for women to conceal the true paternity of the child. Says the Zambian nurse, isn't it? Whoosh.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still she cheated, isn't it? And it's just that thing of now if she tells like her husband, whatever, that she's cheated and it's not his baby, then leave her. Then she's going to be left in a messed up situation. The baby daddy don't want to know nothing because he never wanted no baby anyways. He was just looking for a quick bang, and you know, so she's going to be left messed up in a country where there probably isn't any government flipping job seekers or whatever you call it, you know what I mean, like financial help like that. So yeah, it's probably better off to just stay with the husband, make him believe that it's his kid, and then at least they're financially secure in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Boy, I feel sorry for your man.
It's still not right because like there's so many reasons why it's not right. Your child needs to understand their identity in it for various reasons, again, from medical history to any medical problems that they might have, to knowing who their actual siblings are, knowing their actual lineage, making sure there isn't some incest that happens later on down the line because they don't know who their daddy is. Like they could all end up dating their sister down the road or something. Stop it. Ugh.
Proper peak. Suddenly, cousin marriage sounds a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So, like,
that's crazy though.
Like the ladies who are doing this, like, just be honest with yourself. Be honest with the man, as hard as it's gonna be. But be honest with your child. Like, at some point, at least, like all of this lying. And imagine these are the ones that have found out. So imagine if you go off of these statistics. If these statistics are any kind of reflection of what is actually happening in these societies, it is quite sad. That means that there's like how many people have actually done a DNA test? We're probably talking like 1-2% of the whole population. What should be
Not
the
even-
punishment? Oh, that's a bloody good question, Flame. Let me think about that. Should there be a punishment? And if so, what should it be?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, I don't know necessarily if there should be a punishment, right? Because, like, if we're talking like, oh, to make it a crime, okay, it is a crime because it's deceit, and obviously different forms of deceit can be a crime in itself anyway. But obviously, we don't really want to go down that route, so I don't know. I feel like the
Rika said prison. Full stop.
Oh no, but then you're taking a child away from a mum away from that child and potentially other children as well, which she may not necessarily deserve that. You know what I mean? The child may not deserve that. Oh, it's difficult. I think it depends on the situation. Because imagine as well, like, I don't know, let's say the child is, let's put a scenario to this. The child is 9 or 10, yeah? And then the dad finds out he's not actually the dad. And then she goes to prison now. So now the dad have to be responsible because remember, he ain't the dad, innit? So he can just walk away. I'm not responsible. And then the mom's gone to prison. Where's the child going? Into care.
Unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. I think the one thing I do think should be allowed and should probably happen is the man should have the right to claim back any money that he spent on that child for a start.
How can you even? Sorry, I'm reading the chat, didn't it? Yeah, don't know. But how can you determine like how much money you've been spending on the kid, didn't it? Like that's just how.
Boy, I don't know. I can't see. I can't think of like an appropriate type of punishment that isn't going to ultimately affect the child as well.
Everything's gonna affect it though. Everything is. Oh boy.
Do you know what? I actually don't think there's anything wrong with a man just asking for a DNA test as soon as a child is born. I think maybe I know it's
You know what? No, I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, like what?
if you have any doubts, remember, since I'm talking about over here, look at the society we are in. Come on. Like,
Oh yeah. UK.
Yeah. I'm very much talking like UK and America kind of style. I do think men should just do it. Just ask for that. Like, actually, I know someone now who, like, their child's 2, 3, kind of. And yeah, now they're going through the whole DNA thing. And it's always been like a question from the beginning. It's like, you should have just done it from the beginning when you had access to the child, because now you don't have access to the child. You have to go through courts to get a DNA test. And the mum's longing it out. And, you know what I mean? And it's all just long. And it's like, come on, because, you know, this person wants to know if he should even be having a relationship with this child. So, yeah, that's my advice to men. Just do a DNA test from the beginning if you have any doubts. If you trust your woman, then you trust your woman. It's all good, isn't it? You probably know it's your child when you see them anyways. But, yeah, if you have any doubts, DNA from the start.
From the beginning, before you start to get this attachment thing going, you know.
And you can buy them. You can buy them as cheap as £4.99 in Home Bargains.
What? What? Huh?
Yeah. You can buy them for £4.99 in Home Bargains, and then like you just do the DNA.
Okay. You don't have issues if you can buy it in the stores like that, and very cheap too.
Yeah. But it's Home Bargains. Everything's cheap in Home Bargains. But yeah, it's £4.99.
What?
Yep.
What?
Mary, you said you're unsure if there should be a punishment. Why? Explain. Because I don't want the child to be affected halfway through their life, or whenever, like, let's say the dad finds out he's not the dad. I don't want the child to then end up having like some kind of trauma, not having their mum around. If, let's say, she's been a good mum the whole time and, you know, there's no concerns other than, okay, she lied to the dad. But why should the child have to suffer, not have their mum around because of that? And I can't think of any other sort of appropriate punishment. How do you punish someone for that?
Yeah.
I can't think of one. I can't think of an appropriate one. What do you think, Axel?
Sorry.
Can you read the comments?
No, I'm not actually. I'm trying to find some info. Sorry. Yeah, you lot jump on, please, so I can bring more subject. Jump on.
In terms of Flame's question, though, what?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I actually don't know. I have like no clue. Should it even be a punishment? But how can you punish? Whatever you're gonna punish, it's gonna end up with the kid anyways. Yeah, either the dad or the supposed dad. Yeah. Yeah. Either he's gonna be still in the baby girl's or boy's life or not. You know what I mean? You know, some parents will still, some fathers will still love that kid as its own, innit? So, you know.
Yeah, but then you also have to consider that there's a biological father out there now that doesn't know, potentially doesn't know that he's got a child, and should maybe be made aware of that, because again, if he has other children, etc., they need to know that they have a sibling out there.
Boy. Yeah,
See?
women.
That women create.
Yeah.
Like, what a tangled web we weave when we start to deceive. Just becomes a mess. Whole mess.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
hell.
women. Like, you see what Gurdeep is saying about people should have therefore the ability to reproduce should be removed. It's just logical. I agree, but I've had this discussion with people before, and it's like,
Nah,
again,
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah.
No.
I think there's other situations that warrant that more than this one.
Yeah, but removing. Come on, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe she feels bad about it. Maybe she's changing it up. Maybe like this punishment is crazy though. Removing the whole.
It's more serious things that warrant this punishment. So if you, you know, are a child, you know, or if you allow your child to, you're one of these parents that goes out raving and leaves their child at home alone and then they die and something like that, then I think, yeah, that's an appropriate punishment, but not for this. I don't think that's appropriate because they may have gone on to have more kids already. So what are you going to do with them?
Boy. Master, lock her up.
Shut down OnlyFans. Man keeps talking about OnlyFans. Oh my gosh.
Who said that?
Gurdeep. Oh, it's Give Tanks Sound System, whatever his name is now. Give Tanks. Rika said DNA tests can be bought in Boots, no permission needed. Exactly, you can buy them anywhere. Like chemists, flipping Boots, home bargain.
That means that you don't have a big issue with this one. No, but for real though, if you have it like that, just for a couple of pounds, and then it's like, yeah, let's do this. It's this kid in mind. Yeah.
Definitely some sort of compensation package for the jacket wearer. Indeed. Man should like running back some money, innit? Running back some money for all those little trainers that he bought, all those football games that he brought the youth to, all those McDonald's that he bought on the weekend. Yeah, that little holiday that you lot had to Florida or Spain.
Disneyland, all of that.
Yeah, exactly. Little Disneyland. Like, man spent $5 to take you on a Disney cruise. Like, come on. Run man back some money. Oh, that's peak. That's peak. 6 months for lying and giving out jackets. Oh, community service because she got a child. Yeah, community service is a good one. If they can do something that's like fitting for the crime as well. Let me think. What would be a good one for that?
I wonder what the punishment would be in actually Africa, in certain places in Africa. You're tampering with my bloodline. Da-da-da. You know.
Yeah. Like, because for me, if I'm living in a society where anything goes, like, you're gonna get marked in some way, so people know what you are, innit? Yeah. Avoid this one because she's a jacket giver. So it'll be some kind of like something related. You're gonna have some kind of mark related to a jacket.
What are you saying? Some like branding, yeah, like in your arm or something.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They could even have to wear a certain jacket. You know what? You gotta wear this ugly yellow luminous jacket with brown spots on it for the rest of your life. Yeah, that's it. Boom.
Why does this feel like Jeremy settings for me?
But how else are you supposed to identify these little Jezebels?
Man said forehead tat. Fucking
yeah, that's it. And you know, but then they'll try and cover it up with a certain hairstyle. So you've got to ban certain hairstyles then. So that's a piece of clothing.
You're only allowed to do what's it called? Braids backwards. What's it called in English? Cornrows, man.
Braids.
All women need to wear cornrows.
Yeah. Put them on a register. Well, you know what? Actually, maybe that could be a thing. What if there's a register of like deceitful women? So you could include like women that lie about rape if it's proven that they lie. You know what I mean? Or if they admit it. And then women that like give jackets to men. Jacket babies. Yeah. And then there could be like other ones, you know, like women who like, I don't know if you catfish a man, like not just catfish a man, but like catfish a man and take it to a certain level or whatever, like, I don't know, marry him under a false identity or whatever, you know, that kind of deceit thing, isn't it? Or you're pretending to be a woman, but you're not actually a woman. You should go on a register, innit? Yeah. There should be a register for lying bitches.
That's crazy, MJ. You know what, though, sis? Yeah, I just realized how much we've been bashing women now for 2 shows.
I know. Women bashers.
It's just like,
oh gosh. No, but at the end of the day, like, you can't run away from these things and that they happen. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I don't believe I know anyone who's like done this or had this done to them or like as a child. Actually, my best friend when I was growing up, I remember she was probably about like 10 or something, maybe 9, I don't know, around that age. And her parents told her that her dad wasn't her dad. So she'd always grown up believing that he was. But he'd been around since she was like a baby, and her dad had unalived himself when she was like only a few weeks old or something. And then like obviously the mom got with the new guy, whatever. And yeah, so obviously I think it was just like an age appropriate thing of like, oh, let's sit her down and let her understand the situation that, you know, you're not her biological father, but you are her father. And I know it did affect her a little bit because she stopped calling him dad or dad, like we do back home, and she started calling him Joe.
Yeah, obviously it's a bit weird, isn't it? Suddenly you
Yeah.
get that information at a big age, like wow.
Their relationship now, like, you know, he's a great dad, grandfather, all of that, always has been. Been there. Her mum had cancer and died and all of that, you know what I mean? So I think, as I said, that was like an age appropriate thing to do. And obviously, again, circumstances were different. It's not that you know, lied to the actual dad, didn't it? But yeah, like I said, I don't know too many people myself that have been affected by something like this in any kind of situation. But yeah, like I said, we can talk about it and we have to be real about it because, sorry, ladies, you shouldn't be cheating for a start. If you're sleeping around, like you're stupid enough anyways. Like at least have a period or something and know that you're not pregnant before you go and open up your legs to a next man in it, or be on the pill, use protection. Like, how are you even not using protection but sleeping with two different men? That's just whatless. That's completely whatless behavior.
Boom, boom. Yeah. Let's lay off a little bit with the women bashing now.
Yeah, well, you know, we can
I
lay
hear
off.
still. I hear still.
I'm going to speak the truth when it comes to it, though.
I'm looking at Trump stuff, bruv. Messing out quiet now. Wow. Okay, look at that. Look at that. The chat is getting triggered, and now they're listening to you, sis. They're listening to you. Good for the hunt. Go for the hunt, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's peak. But yeah, well, so like you said, it's not just Jamaica with the high numbers. It's Nigeria's got flipping high numbers as well. They're trying to say the UK's got low numbers, but like you said, it's the fact that we've got like these tests and stuff available to buy left, right, and center clearly shows there's a bigger problem in it. And just from the way like people move over here. Do you know why I think the tests are needed so much? Because we don't have Jeremy Kyle anymore.
I don't know who that is. We don't know. We
So
don't know.
you know about Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry. Well, we had the UK version was Jeremy Kyle, and he would have all these reckless people on his show of like, you know, who's the dad and oh, this one cheated on me, didn't lie detector test, DNA test, all of that shit, you know what I mean? His show got shut down though because one of his guests unalived themselves after being on his show. Like they start going through depression, blah 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 blah, mental health, all of that. Unalived themselves, and they blame the fact that the show didn't give him the right care or aftercare, so the show got shut down.
Peak.
Yeah, it's about maybe, I don't know, probably pre-COVID times.
Yeah.
So yeah, ever since then, just all those like crazy people that used to go on there and get their DNA tests and everything, they have to find another way, innit?
No.
Yeah, and see that show. Oh my God, sis, you I need to see if like there might be some episodes available on YouTube or something. I'll show you that. It's like a true reflection of the messed up society that the UK is and was back then.
Yo, Kimmel, man. Nah, this is not my L. I'm in the Horn, man. This is a West African, Caribbean, and London L. Yeah, I'm allowed.
Yeah, no, Axel's just bringing awareness.
Exactly.
Got to bring awareness so you guys understand what the ladies are up to. And so
I'm thinking about you, brothers, innit? I'm thinking about you lot. The heartache. I don't want you to go through this BS. You know what I mean? It's all love, though. All of you. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hope none of the man them are sitting there like side-eyeing their kids right now.
No, God forbid. God forbid. No. Mm-mm.
Somebody listening to this at some point is going to look twice at their child.
No.
Like I said, $4.99 home bargains.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, boy.
Do you know what's funny?
Mm.
Maybe next time you're over, we should go there, get one, because they've got a couple of other like DNA test things. I think they even have the what's it called? The the identity one, whatever. But I don't know, it might be worthwhile like testing one out or something just to see like how accurate they are in comparison to the other ones, or just see like what their process is. I'll pay $5. Fuck it. Testing orange.
Testing orange. Man said I got distinct features. Yeah, we know, Flame. We know. We've seen you still. Yeah, we hear you. I hear you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Flame, you got distinct features, but have you got any YouTube? Flame? Brother Flame? 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 Is this something
Listen, girl.
Is this something you're not telling us?
Boy?
You don't need the DNA.
Flame?
For who? For who?
This is the reason you're not been around, huh? And not seeing you coming down to London either.
For who? You could. Whatever.
Yeah. Let's allow it. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop Zillow. Like, what are we doing?
Where he stops? He fled. He's like, I'm jump on after shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wifey on a Saturday, you mad? He's gonna be there for hours.
That's what happens when you're with a Jamo. No.
Oh, I'm not involved. I'm not involved. I refer to my previous statement. Let
me play nice. Let me play nice. But
out here. I said, you trying to start a war out here?
Yo, but I need the mandem to join though. What the hell is wrong with you lot?
So okay. We need to do a call out for Sniper. We need Sniper. Like everyone needs to tell Sniper that he needs to get around, and there's a reason, which leads me on to Axel. Are you ready to announce your thing?
Yeah, I'm ready to announce my stuff, but Sniper needs to be here, innit?
Yeah, for the full reveal. But yeah, I think we need to let people know so then they can shout Sniper and be like, "Yo, bro, hurry up!" Right.
Bro. That's a gender reveal. You just fucked up my intro. You just fucked up my intro. You know what? I can't say it now. I need to wait a minute. Flame. That was not okay, you know.
In fact, you know what? He can actually wait now. Flame, you know what? You can join the panel and then she will tell you what's going on. Yeah, how about that? Yeah? Yeah. Hold that information until Flame joins.
He's not gonna jump on. Hey, pum pum right now. Yeah. I'm a fuckery, man. Let me be. People jump on, man.
Why did you mean a pop?
Man said X-Man. Nah, jokes aside, yeah. Yes. I've done a DNA test to show you lot if I'm a Greco-Roman and all of that. And I want to go through it all with you lot. All. And it's going to be hella interesting. Let me put it that way. So it's finally here. Gangalini. I can say Gangalini now, yeah? It's been a discussion for, what is it now? 6 years on YouTube. Axum is white, right? Yeah, let's see if Axum is white. So I'm calling you out. Maku to the stage, yeah? Maku to the stage. Let's do an Axum reveal day tomorrow as a Sunday service.
Oi, oi.
Did you hear that?
So I would
Yeah,
like
man.
to know everyone's presumptions. What do they think before the reveal happens? So so far, they started already. More in the I guess you mean Indian, but Indian, yeah. Flame says 1% Nigerian. Guess what, Flame? I think the same. All right. I think 1 to 2% Nigerian. Definitely. And the rest, I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much. I'll wait and see what the rest say. But Indian, I don't know. And the thing is as well, what do they actually? I don't know what comes up in these DNA tests. I don't know how specific they are. I say she's African, but the shock will be she has West African heritage. No. We're saying 1 to 2%, yeah.
Yeah,
What's your guess, JD? Need everyone to put their guesses in now. See who's the closest.
Oh yeah, and I also did how should I say this? I don't even know what it's called in English. An extended test, innit? To see my ancestors' if it's like Neanderthal or Natufian or stuff like that, pastoral or stuff like that. Yeah, I've done an extremely extended one that I'm actually a bit more interested in.
Yeah, that definitely sounds interesting. So you can't necessarily question if anyone's going to question your past, then you've got the answers for that as well. I think she might be Byzantine.
Byzantian. Byzantian. He thinks that I'm a Turkish woman, man. Can't we be happy?
Sounds like Benzonite. I'm done.
No, Byzantian says.
Byzantian, okay. Now everything knows where she ready to boast on her kid.
No, but I wanna end this damn thing in it. It's been so many years, and it's been 6 years or so we're talking about this. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? If not for you lot, for myself, I've been wondering in it. So it was a good one. It was a good one still.
So can I ask, did you use a known company?
Yeah. I used the same as my brothers still because I wanted to see how many to compare with my brother, innit? And also that was like I said, I'm gonna show you tomorrow, or if it's gonna be tomorrow, innit? It was really, really cool. And how they found out that my brother was actually my brother. That was cool too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And how much percentage of his DNA and my DNA actually matched. That was also cool. Yeah. So I did a commercial one, and then I did a extended one. That was also cool. So yeah.
And how much information did they? So okay, couple of
I didn't give out any information.
Any information. So you literally just your DNA and that's it.
Yes.
Okay. And that was just what, a swab, mouth swab?
Yeah. It was inside my chin. Pause, or maybe not pause, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Mm.
All right. Well, yes, this will definitely be an interesting one. So, Maku, where are you? We need to
Yeah.
get. Yeah, we need to. I think it'd be good if we can do it tomorrow, as you said. Sunday service. Hopefully, Maku's available, and yeah, we can do the big reveal. I'll be sick.
Can someone block Flame?
Innit?
Just erase him. Like, throw him out. Something.
I think you meant inside the cheek, anyways, not the chin.
Yeah, that in mind.
Was on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Flame.
Me brethren is here.
Big up me best.
Big up mood best all day, every day. Yeah, man.
Oh man, yeah, I'm excited for that show.
Yeah, me too.
Excited for that one. That's gonna be a good one. Gonna have to get some extra popcorn and snacks for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I need some moderators though. Some.
Yeah.
I know how we can get, so I need some man moderators about.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna nominate Kemo and Mood Best.
Yeah.
Maybe Flame. Flame might be a good
Flame, man. No, he's gonna break in front of Maku. Come on.
No, Flame's a good moderator.
Man like Khan.
Big up Khan.
Yeah, man. No. It shall be interesting. The whole thing. No, but I would love to do a show still. For education purpose and see how accuracy can be. But it's because obviously when it comes to DNA, it's a lot of estimation, right? And even going back like 2,000-3,000 years, which they did done with my DNA, and my matching with my DNA is quite interesting to see in different timelines, and that even pull up the timelines and my matching doing every timelines, which was so amazing to see. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's gonna be a good one. It's definitely gonna be a good one. And yeah, Beefy as well. We need Beefy. Like wherever Beefy's hiding on TikTok or something, I don't know. Somebody needs to pull him off of TikTok for a minute.
Yeah, we need yeah, I need some peoples.
Yeah. No, it'd be good. But yeah, we need Maku. That's the main thing. We need Maku. There's no point in having moderators or anything else unless we got the main guy himself.
Just 100%, Kemo. 100%. We've been moving about proper.
East Africa, West is all white man made information.
Yeah, how do you feel about the comments, sis?
What you mean? Oh, what? Oh, but I'm not involved.
No, you're not just like.
Oh gosh.
No, do tell us, Khan. Who is Mike?
Emily, did you see Mike's new hair? No? Who's Mike? Dr. Yoki. The power of Dr. York is crazy. There's still people like joining up with that kind of mindset and stuff even now.
Oh, man's talking about Maku's hair.
No, I haven't seen Maku since I don't know. 19 long time. But funnily enough, we were discussing a video about some men's hairstyles and like men not knowing what to do with their hair when it was long and stuff like that.
Mm.
But yeah, we need some men to talk about. Like, we can't talk about this, isn't it? Like, we're women, you know what I mean? Like, our shit's different. So,
Yeah,
get
man.
me. And I think the video was saying something about like the amount of time that bald men spend on their hair compared to obviously men that actually have hair. Those who are blessed to still have a full head of hair. Pause.
Yo, sis, let me leave you a couple of minutes. Yeah, sorry. Yo, guys, please join us, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you can't leave me.
No, but boy, someone be here with MJ. I beg, one of you
Yes.
lot.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna have to end the show. You get me? Axel's leaving me by myself. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Somebody better ask me a question or something or jump on. Or, oh no. Khan, describe the haircut, please. Yeah, let's. No, I shouldn't even get involved in this. No. This is fuckery. This is fuckery. This feels like a setup. This fully feels like a setup. I'm not involved. And the thing is, I guess like if it's just a hairstyle, then it's just a hairstyle. Like hairstyles can be changed, isn't it? You can change your hair within a couple of minutes, hours, whatever, one day to the next. So whatever he's rocking, he's rocking. Cornrows were sent apart in. Yeah, well, as I said, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment. Who am I to comment on a man's hair? He's not my man. Man said one dread. Effort acting. Oy. Is there an age where men are supposed to stop having hairstyles? Is there like age appropriate hair etiquette for men? If that's the right way to phrase it. Rika said, yeah, at what age should they stop styling their hair, Rika? And just like go for what we're saying, like just a little fade or a little like, I don't know, short afro or something. Like I suppose, okay, let's say like a 25-year-old, what a 25-year-old with long hair, 25-year-old man with long afro hair, what's an appropriate hairstyle? A 40-year-old man with long afro hair, what's an appropriate hairstyle? A 60-year-old man with long afro hair, what's an appropriate hairstyle? Bald head, shave it. Simple. I think as well, like, I don't know, sometimes when people braid their hair and whatever, it could be just that they're trying to grow it or they don't want to maintain it. Or, you know what I mean? It might just suit them at that time or whatever it may be, protecting the hair from the elements. There's all different reasons why people style their hair in certain ways. That's why I said I can't really question why nobody does their hair how they do. Snipers choose to jump on with the 50 car. I'm telling you, can't. Like, yeah, I don't even know why. Why? That's actually a whole why for you. Talking about a man's hair for real. Sniper, you need to deal with this wherever you are. How are you even watching, man? Like, where have you even seen Sniper to be watching man's hair like this? Oh, that's crazy. It's actually crazy. Innit? Big up Sniper wherever you are. Hope you're good and hope all the family's well. Why is no one joining me? Who's shook of? No one's shook of anyone, and nobody needs to be shook of anyone. But come on, you're bringing up a man's hairstyle. What's your hair saying these days, Con? Jump on, switch on your camera, show us what hairstyle you're rocking. It seems you want to talk about next, man. At least be able to, you know, I don't know, show something better, innit? Why should we have limits on what style we get at elder age? Some man bald and can't group one hair on the head. But I want me to cut my locks. I hear you, Kemal. So I said I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. That's what I said. Each to their own. Yeah. Allow cutting your locks for anyone. Can't stand the struggle braid look. The struggle braid look. What's the struggle braid look, Rika? I don't understand the terminology. I've got this image in my mind, but if you can clarify. Mary review Becca stream. Can you send me a link? I don't think I subscribe to Becca. I didn't even know Becca does streams. Sniping the arena at TikTok, he ain't got no time for YouTube. Nah, he needs to make his way over here for this DNA reveal. Let me find the channel there.
Yaga,
2 inches peak. Yo, you back?
I'm eating my blueberry. Yeah, man.
Oh, you just reminded me. I got fruit cocktail and it's soaking in rum. Wait.
What?
Let me get that right now. Yo.
I'm gonna get some buzzing time today. Yeah. Pause. 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 Pause.
What?
Pause. 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 Pause.
What you
Sorry.
just said.
Nah, just allow me, man. Nah, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, fam. That was not right. But let's see. What else do I have?
Well, you got blueberries. I got my fruit cocktail. Pause.
You lot, what do you want to see? You want to be serious? Do you want to be jokes? What do you want? Interesting information or I mean, it's SaTuRDaY, so we're not gonna go in too deep on stuff. And I don't have the brains for it. I'm trying to save myself for Monday. Yeah, man.
Right, I might get wasted on this.
And you don't even drink, sis.
I know. And I put like probably a double shot of rum in here. And it's overproof rum as well. So wait. Yeah.
I'm super idle now.
You're super what?
I'm idle.
Idle.
Yeah.
How you mean idle?
Like I'm
how?
pure. I'm super pure.
How?
No intoxications, no nothing. No meat. No, I'm lying. I actually got some meat today. Fuck's sake, I did. Yeah, pause. Yeah, I got some chicken today, so
You still have
okay.
salt? Do you still have salt? Do you still have salt?
In my food?
Mm-hmm.
Salt, of course. Mm. Okay. Flame's asking me, if the DNA test changed anything for me. It kind of did, though, Flame. It did. I have an understanding why. Nah. Don't know what. Yeah.
Blueberry soup.
Chicken and blueberry soup. Yeah. Don't know what? Don't know who. Yeah, Flame Man. It changed me. It changed me. Not changed me, but I have an understanding in it. Now I get why I look and all of that. Yeah, because I've been wondering. I did still. So
it's made stuff make sense now.
yeah. It made sense. It made sense.
Mm-hmm.
It made sense now.
Good. Review Jed's Egypt dog. And what's this? Rika said, have you seen RTM the Ugly episodes? I don't know. I've seen a few of them recently, but I don't know if I've seen that particular one. I was watching one today and I had some girl in it called Shelley, Miss Shelley or Shelley London or something like that. But I was kind of like listening, not listening. And anyways, all of those podcasts are just, they're too mad. Like, if it's one where there's more than 2 guests on there, then it's crazy. Like, I can't listen to it. It's just too noisy. When he's got that, what's his name, Chronic, and the little guy, Pinky. Like, how's a man named Pinky? And how's he just so small? And he looks like Roger the Alien. Or, I don't I'm going to stop now. Anyway, when them 2 are on there, it's just too noisy. Way too noisy for me.
Okay.
So, Epson, what kind of fuckery you got?
It's not really fuckery, but it's a little bit fuckery towards white folks.
Oh, go on. Well, you gave it to everyone else today, so
I know. It's more like a history lesson type of thing.
A who?
One second. Like interesting, just interesting, you know. Let's see. There's a couple of things I want to go through. Yeah, let me start with one thing. Oh shit, sorry. Did you guys know the Jays have a place in Asia that nobody talks about at all? And yeah, we need to look this up a little bit. It's a bit interesting still. Could Birobidzah be the solution to Israel-Palestine conflict? Yeah, and I'm gonna show a map about this later on. But yeah, let me play this.
Along the Amur River lies a region shrouded in the remote reaches of Russia's Far East. Along the Amur River lies a region shrouded in historical irony. Birobidzhan, the Jewish Autonomous Oblast. Established in 1934 by the Soviet Union, this territory was envisioned as a socialist Jewish homeland, a bold experiment that predates Israel by over a decade. Yet today, its story remains largely untold, buried beneath the weight of politics and time. After the Russian Revolution, the Soviet leadership sought to address the Jewish question by granting minorities territorial autonomy. For Jews who lacked a geographic homeland, Birobidzhan was proposed, a vast, sparsely populated region near the Chinese border. Stalin promoted Yiddish as the official language, erasing Hebrew ties to religion. schools, theaters, and newspapers flourished in Yiddish, creating a secular Jewish identity. By the mid-1930s, over 30,000 Jews had migrated, lured by promises of land and cultural revival. But Stalin's purges shattered this dream. Jewish leaders were arrested, institutions shuttered, and hope replaced by fear. Post-World War II, a second wave of Holocaust survivors arrived, only to face renewed repression. By the 1950s, most Jews had left, their exodus accelerated by the allure of Israel. Today, Birobidzhan clings to its Jewish identity in theme park fashion. Yiddish street signs and statues of Shalom Aleichem dot the city, yet fewer than 2,000 Jews remain among its 70,000 residents. The once thriving Yiddish press is gone, replaced by a single kosher restaurant in a struggling synagogue. Birobidzhan's story ignites debate. Advocates like British activist Michelle Renouf.
Oh, it's already done. Sorry, but I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, where it's actually located.
Why was that video so short? It just cut off abruptly.
Birobidzhan. Let me check. Birobidzhan. Birobid.
Un momento. Awesome. Find something?
No, I'm trying to find a map, innit?
Okay.
To see like where it is. It's quite interesting. So if there is this land, right, that they had since, what is it, Stalin? He said, yeah, and they were even they got this before the state of Israel were existing, but still they say no to this place too. They say no to Argentina and Spain, and now then they say no to this place over there, right? It just shows the agenda even stronger, right? A bit peak. I think that was yeah. So if they have a land, why don't they just go there?
Exactly. But that's not where they actually want to be, is it? They want the chosen land because they think that they're the chosen ones.
Chosen land.
Oh. Well, for those who didn't know, they can go and look up that place and find out a bit more, isn't it?
Yep.
Seems they ain't gonna jump on and talk about it.
I don't know what going for them, man. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. They talk about, oh, shook. Yeah, you're all shook. Especially you, Khan. You're shook to jump on the panel with two ladies.
Fun fact.
Whoever thought that Khan would be shook?
Big.
They've all gone to TikTok to find Sniper.
Yeah, probably. So just for a little bit of well, obviously in the chemistry world we know this, but do people actually know this? So I'm just gonna play this, yeah.
cold exist? The answer is no. Because if it existed, you can get as much of it as you wanted and continue to make a temperature colder and colder and colder. There is a lowest possible temperature where the vibration of all atomic and molecular motion is at a minimum. There's no temperature below that. We call that absolute zero. A whole brand new temperature scale was invented to accommodate this fact. It's called the Kelvin scale. So right, cold does not exist in that sense, but that means heat exists, heat energy. So you can get as much heat energy as you can pack into a volume, sure. You could have temperatures in the trillions of degrees, which is what the early universe sported right at the time of the Big Bang. So you can say, I feel cold, but what you really feel is the absence of heat. Someone asked, does cold exist?
What do you think about that?
Well, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
like I said, like if you're gonna have a way of describing it on a scale that the masses are gonna understand, and going from hot to cold, like if you think of the thermometer and that, then it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he's right in that cold doesn't exist, but the like as I said in terms of how we feel the temperature on a scale that the masses will understand, and cold is a good way of describing that lack of heat, because you're not going to say, oh, I feel like I don't feel warm.
Nah, man, you don't say that, innit? But
I
yeah.
feel not hot. I feel quite not hot, not warm, or not in between. I feel like, what are you supposed to say? I feel cold, innit? So...
No.
Have you noticed that some people do that when they're talking? Like they use double negatives, like they say things like, "You're not going out now." Like instead of saying "you going out," I'm like, "Are you not going out?" You got to then think, "Wait a minute, let me get this right before I answer."
I never done nothing.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Now, how's it go? No, I know what you mean though.
Yeah, those double negatives are funny.
Some people use it more than others though.
What's the Kelvin scale that he referred to, Axum?
No, it's just a temperature scale that the Americans more or less use, and the rest of the world.
I mean, what is the scale that we use is just very convenient because it goes from 0 to 100. So it's like the freezing point of water and the boiling point of water. So it like kind of fits in with our environment and how we're living. But on a scientific level, looking at like how would you measure the temperature in space, for example? Like how do you get me? So he's saying basically there is no such thing as cold. It's just the absence of heat. It's the absence of warmth. So really, you should be measuring how much heat there is.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's what the Kelvin scale is.
But we do use like the freezing point on a lot of things, and like that's the and like me, I do work with minus 80, minus 86, and minus 100.
What's that like? Liquid nitrogen?
Not the carbon dioxide. And
okay, yeah.
So both of them I do use. So obviously, it's cold, isn't it? I don't care what no one says. It's hella cold. It burns me. My hands are.
Like, you know that question? Has anyone ever asked you this question? Is water wet?
That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one.
Well,
because if you throw water onto something, it becomes wet, right?
It's a liquid.
Exactly.
Water, it's in its liquid form. You can obviously like it can be then made into other forms by being frozen or heated or whatever. But as a liquid, yes, it's wet. That's what the definition of a liquid.
Yeah, but if you freeze water, it's not water anymore. It's ice, right?
Yeah, because you've changed the composition of it.
What I'm saying is, like, if you got, for example, a t-shirt and you threw a cup of water in it, that t-shirt's now become wet, right? But the water itself, if you threw water onto water, right, it wouldn't change. It would still be water. It wouldn't. Like, you couldn't say it's wet water, because if you can't get dry water, how are you going to get wet water?
I don't understand. It's quite simple. 3 forms of water: gas, solid, and liquid. Just different vibrations of the atoms. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, really.
So you done a DNA test?
I have.
Did you pay money for it?
Yeah, I did.
Is it a lot?
I did some extended ones, so yeah, it became a lot still.
Did it show you a lot of health markers?
No, I didn't do that one. No. It's more my heritage, isn't it?
My dad done his one, yeah, and he's phoned me up. I swear to God, he's phoned me up. He's gone to me. See your earwax? I was like, yeah. He goes to me. He goes to me. Is it hard or soft? I was like, it's soft. He goes, you got that from me, you see? I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Dad? He goes, well, it's genetically determined whether you have a hard earwax or soft earwax. He goes, I've got the gene for soft earwax. You must have got that from me. And I was like, wow, there's some like random things that's like genetically determined, like just totally random.
Yeah, but if you're looking for, you know what it is, yeah, when you're looking for markers like that, yeah, I don't want to know. I actually don't want to know this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to know the illnesses, the markers that I have that potentially can be activated and whatever. So you're actually putting more fear in people,
Because
right?
it might never happen.
It might never happen, and it can happen, and you're more exposed to it or whatever, yeah? It's just long. Like, if the Most High wants you to become ill, he's gonna allow it. And you don't need to be worried. It's enough stuff we already are worried about, you know? So it's just long. I don't think I'm not that for that type of information still. I'm not. It does exist. A lot of people do these tests, but it's not for me.
You see, with these DNA tests, is there any like rare type of genes or something that like they might come across that might be like, oh my God, this could change the world, or like, is there
Yeah, but they're not going to tell you about it.
yeah. Or is there something like specific that they might be looking for in everyone's DNA?
That's the thing. If they found it in your DNA, then they copyrighted it, you wouldn't get no credit for it. You probably wouldn't even get to find out about it.
Yeah.
If you was immune to, like, I don't know, certain things, they could copyright that.
Yeah. But it depends on what type of things you're going, donating for. Like, sometimes, yeah, because they're looking for a specific thing. It's not like everyone can just read off your whole genome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
It's not happening. So it's like a specific thing they're looking for, and if you have it, then it's calm, innit? But otherwise, it's gonna cost loads of billions for the system to do it. Yeah. So that's like
DNA.
Yeah. So for example, I'm looking for a marker for obesity, for example. Yeah. Then they're gonna actually look for that type of marker. They're not gonna look for anything else. Yeah.
But you know, they found the fat gene. They found that. And guess who it's most high in, most prevalent in?
I don't know.
Turks and Pakistanis.
Why I'm not surprised.
Turks and Pakistanis, yeah. I don't know why they've got the double, like from the mum side and the dad side, so they've got it more than most people.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I'll tell you another weird one. White Europeans have a double gene of amylase that they can break down carbohydrate as soon as it goes into their mouth. So we don't have that, so we're more likely to have diabetes and things like that. But whereas white people don't. So we get lactose intolerance and we get all these things based on that particular gene, whereas they have, because I think at one point European gene pool became very small and they all became quite interbred with each other, and they all share this double dose of amylase, which is the enzyme. Yeah, the enzyme in your mouth. Yeah, so you know. Yeah, that's amazing. So like when they do food charts and they're recommending, when they recommend food to people, they need to bear that in mind that like not everybody can eat the Western diet. That's why everybody's got obese.
So what are you saying? Africans have a lot of amylase, yeah?
White Europeans have the highest amylase.
Yeah, but they're not that thin though, like Africans, isn't it? They're not.
I don't know. I don't know, you know. I don't know. It's hard to say if Africans are obese or not if the majority of them are living in their natural environment where they're eating traditional food. Like, but if you brought them out of Africa,
okay, for example, yeah, you can't. Like East Africans are thin as beep, yeah, and 50% have diabetes, even though they have the thin like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, but as usual in biology, it's very counterintuitive.
Yeah, and because also another thing, the science they have done is on white folks, not really Africans, isn't it?
Exactly.
So, that is the main issue when it comes to biology. So, but I'm thinking about like Scandinavians and that they're big and tall, right? They're tall. Yeah. So, so I don't know.
There's some weird things I learned. What else? Oh yeah, white Europeans also highest amount of autoimmune disease, like what's that skin condition where they get like red blotches on their face? I forgot what it's called again. Oh, what was it called, man? Yeah, psoriasis. It's an autoimmune disease where your skin gets irritated by its own like substances and basically reacts in a volatile way. But it's an autoimmune disease. But apparently, they're saying that might have actually come about by something that the humans needed to go through to upgrade themselves, to protect themselves from certain diseases. But the side effect of it was that they would have these like next diseases that weren't life-threatening. So it was like a trade-off sort of thing.
Trade-off. Like when I studied the autoimmune diseases before, yeah, they were saying like you don't really know the reasons why your body attacks itself, right? That's like literally.
Yeah, they don't really know. It's true.
They don't really know. Like they're saying some think that some genes are just getting exposed suddenly, other ones are hidden. Some proteins are just hidden, and nobody really knows why.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
This like systematic lupus is one, diabetes type 1 is one, vitiligo is one, and then like just what you said now, psoriasis is one, and it's just I don't know. And
Axel, did you hear about that woman? And they took in America. This happened, right? They took her children off her because they said that they weren't her children. And it was turned out to be some sort of something called chimeria, where she had 2 strands of DNA, and one of them was her like invisible twin that was actually the mother of the children, but she wasn't. So her children weren't related to her through DNA. So they took the children off her, and she had to prove that they were her children. And she had to go like get to the hospital and get the midwives that gave birth to the children, and they had to write out statements saying, "Yeah, we were there when these kids were born. She's definitely the mum." Like they had to go through some like proper stress to get the kids back.
That's crazy. I think
that's
I heard
crazy.
Something like that. That's really crazy. And what can you say? Like what can you say?
Have you heard the thing, Axum? Have you heard of Immaculate Conception?
No.
You know, like Virgin Mary gave birth, right?
Yeah.
Without a man. They're saying that's happened. But the thing is,
MJ, now you're piping up, yeah?
But they're saying that when it happens, the child is always a female. So they're not using that evidence to back up the Bible. But what they're saying is, in real life, these things do happen. And it's basically a clone of the woman. Like she's basically using her own DNA to inseminate herself, her own egg, within her body. And they're saying that there is cases of it where they prove that it's happened.
Really?
Yeah. Really. But the child will always be a female. It will never be a male.
No. Well, I need some. I beg you, find this out someday and send it to me.
I'll try, innit? There's so many mad things, but have you seen people where they got like a line in the middle of their face and one side's different color and the other side's different color?
No, Con. You watch stuff, innit? No, I've never seen that. Either.
I'm old, innit? I accumulate information. What I'm saying is, but there is a belief here that when the fetus is formed, right, originally it's just like a collection of cells, like a clots, right? But then it becomes like a flat sheet, like imagine like a Rizzler paper, right? And then the two ends, the far distant ends, roll together and bond and create a tube. And then within the tube, all the organs like the heart and the brain starts to form once the protection is there in the form of a tube, right? But they're saying that line where the two sides meet, right, runs right down the middle of your forehead, down your nose, right, down your top lip, and just basically all the way down your body at the front. So some people have got like genetic defects, like, I don't know, have you heard of cleft palate?
Yeah.
So if they're inbred, like the thing don't match up, the teeth don't match up, right? And this one is about the color on one side and the color on the other side didn't match. So the person's got like like there's people that literally like a chessboard on their face.
That's unique. That's unique.
Crazy. Look it up. Chimerism.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Big up, Rika.
Big up.
How are you?
Big up, Rika.
Right. Big up, Khan.
Yes, Rika. What's happening?
What's good, sis?
Sorry?
I said, what's good?
Not much, just hearing it.
I'm full of food. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, man. I can't eat. Don't mention food to me.
Oh, gosh. Why not?
Doctors put me on that Mounjaro. You ever heard of Mounjaro?
Does it work?
Fucking works, mate. Fucking work. You can't even look at food. You're like, nah, get that shit away from me.
What is that?
No way.
Appetizer
Serious.
suppressant.
Yeah, appetite suppressant, yeah.
Are you getting skinny,
It's
Khan?
lethal. Huh?
You're getting skinny?
Yeah.
Shut up.
It takes about a year, though.
Why?
Wait, so
it takes about a year to fully work. No, he's going to me, oh, we looked at your blood glucose. He goes, it's well high. You're going to have to go on insulin now. You're going to have to take injections. He goes, but if we put you on injections, you won't be able to drive a car because DVLA will be like, oh, you can have a hypo, like it's all dodgy. He's going, but if we put you on Mounjaro, I was like, what? You're going to put me on Mounjaro? He's like, yeah. It's like, yes, bro, bring it.
Where do you inject it?
In your belly or in your forearm. Not your forearm, like the back of your arm. But you know what? The needle is so tiny. It's like a little tiny. Like you won't even feel it. You don't feel it at all. Like if you catch a nerve, yeah, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, oh shit, let me not use that spot. But majority of the time, you don't even feel it because you're injecting it into your fat. It's not like when you get a blood test and they're going into your vein and shit like that. It's not like that. You don't even feel it.
How long have you taken this now?
How long have I taken it? 1, 2, 3 months now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But they start you on a small dose, innit? Like to see if your body can accept it because you could get pancreatitis from it because it affects your pancreas and how it secretes insulin. So like some people have to. Yeah, but I've been all right on it though.
Do you want to really tap into inflammation when you're already diabetic?
It cuts out inflammation.
No, you said you can.
Yeah, if you're unlucky, and you're that person, then you can't take it. You have to come off it.
Ah, okay. How do you feel? Literally, how are you feeling?
To be honest, I've been tired a lot because I'm hardly eating anything. Just feel tired.
Yeah. Okay.
But you like the dietitian said to me, you'll get used to it. Not the dietitian, the diabetic nurse. She was saying
Yeah.
you get used to it. Because don't try to eat any more than what you can handle. I go see, but I need to eat to go gym. She's going to me, forget gym, forget all that. She's going to me, just
No,
lose
you
the
can't.
weight,
Not you
just lose the
can't.
weight.
'Cause you're gonna, but you have to because you're gonna start sagging.
Yeah, she's going to me, but like once you lose a bit of weight, she's gone, your energy will pick up and then you can go gym then. She goes,
Okay.
but for now, like just adapt to the medication because you're going through a process now. She's going like, you've got to be focusing on that. So I've been going gym, but I've been going like once a week. I'm not going to lie. It's been like once a week and that.
Okay.
So you
Have
got
you
to do
dropped
other
some?
things like walking. Huh?
Have you dropped some?
Yeah, but you drop it in weird places, like weird places. Like you look in the mirror, you're thinking, I ain't lost nothing in fucking weeks. And then you look at your back and you're like, huh? Oh, it's just, what's going on? It's just weird places, like places you wouldn't think, like, it's weird.
Big pause.
Exactly that.
But you
I
can
don't
see
want to
you.
be
There's a girl
developing.
that in my workplace that's on it, and she said, yeah, she's lost a bit of weight, and she's improved her diet, but I did see her eat some cheesy fries, and I thought, okay, but yeah, she said it's working.
Do you know
But
what the best thing
she's
about
doing
it
it
is though, Rika?
privately.
It's just
Sorry?
like stress. The best thing about it is that it's just stress free. Because like really and truly, I could put a bit of effort in and get my calories down to like 1,800 a day. Like I could do that. But the thing is that stress after a week or two, you just feel like shit. You just be like, nah, man, fuck this. Oh, I need a kebab or something. Do you know what I mean? But with this, it's like you can do it, but you just don't feel that it's just like a cheat code because it's not even hard. So you can do it
That
for a long period of time. So you can do it for about a year without even feeling that you've even done anything.
isn't that the thing the government was saying they're gonna put people on if like they're on benefits because they're overweight or some shit like that, then they're gonna make people take that.
Well, trust me, you know how much money you save on food?
Really? Man.
I didn't realize, man. I didn't realize how much money I was spending.
What are you saying? Only 2 sujuks in the pan now.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm saving bare dough. Bare dough.
Oh,
Pause, man. Pause. You forgot about the pause, man. Shit.
It's like I would advise anyone to do it though. Anyone. Like I think it's about £100. I think it's dropped to about £80 now. £80 a month. So
Really?
worth it. It's so worth it.
MJ, what are you saying?
I'm
MJ
like,
don't
well,
need
I
that.
don't need it. Like, if
MJ
I
ain't trying to
lose,
lose weight.
yeah, I'm just gonna
MJ's
end
trying
up
to put weight on.
like I'll just end up skinny, and who wants a skinny woman? So yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. If I need to do
Yeah.
anything, like Khan said, could just like control the calories, go gym, do all of that stuff. If I really wanted to make some significant changes, but like, because for me, I don't think I overeat or whatever. Maybe don't always eat the healthiest, but definitely not necessarily an overeat or can't control my appetite. I say it's quite normal. So like, yeah, it's not really going to benefit me. It's just going to stop me from eating and enjoying food.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about the risks, man. No, I allow it. I'm not even touching it. So
what are the risks then? Is it quite high or?
No, depends. Like, but depends how fat you are. Because to be honest, people don't realize how fatness like will put you into early grave. Like, it's really bad for your health to be that fat.
Yeah, it could also
So
depend if you've already got
in,
like underlying conditions, then it may not be for everyone, you know what I mean? So just depends on your state of health to begin with, really, innit?
yeah, exactly. Like, is it worth it for you? I would advise anyone to take it. But then again, I've not had no side effects, and most of the people I follow on TikTok have just like put up really positive like before and afters and things like that. It's like everyone's been really positive. You very rarely hear about anyone having problems with it, but they're saying that it can help people with like addictions, with ADHD. Like they're saying that there's all new things coming out about it, that they're discovering like new uses for it. So
Khan, you have a question from Cool Cat. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
What?
if you want to read the screen.
What about the Fantastic Four skin con? Who cares about skin, bro? I'm 50 years old. Who cares? People were saying to me, what about the skin? What about the bro? Do you think I give a shit? I'd rather have loose skin than like be fat and dead.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because I've seen some like people, and it's really, you don't want the hanging skin.
I've seen it. But boy, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not ramping.
So wait,
If that's
what are we saying? Like, does it end up like flabby on the willy as well?
Nah, nothing to do with the willy. What are you talking about, MJ? Loose skin.
It might grow in size. You never know.
You can have it removed though. If you got about $5,000, you get it removed, the loose skin. But I probably wouldn't waste $5,000 on that.
Motion, he's taking some injections to lose weight.
No, I'm taking injections to improve my blood glucose. The losing weight part is just a bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
Side effect.
But stick to the story, innit? But I think like it's actually something really good though.
Is it helping like anything else in terms of your glucose, blood pressures, anything like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. It helps you tolerate carbohydrate because you could go zero carbs, innit? If you was diabetic, you could just cut out all the carbs. But to be honest, there's next illnesses you could get from like not having any fiber in your gut. You need to maintain a healthy gut, innit? And you need fiber for that, and that comes from carbs. So you can't really go in zero carbs. Like all these people eating eggs and steak, and like you can't do that for long. You could do that for 6 months, a year, but after that, like your body's just going to be like, nah.
Exactly.
You need to have
long-term effects, isn't it? Like any of those kind of fad diets, I do believe have long-term effects. Like I think, as you said, you can sustain it for like maybe 6 months or a year or two or something, but there will be some side effects eventually.
Exactly.
So have you taken your before photo and your after? You're going to do your after one, obviously, I don't know, in 6 months or?
Well, my whole life before, innit? I just pick out any one of my photos. Ain't like I all of a sudden gained weight. I've always been big. I just pick out any photo. Like, yeah, that's my before photo. I got photos from when I was like 25 stone though. I was huge. I was bigger before.
Have you always been big, Khan, or was there a time when you were slim? Or?
No, never. I've always been big.
Okay.
Like from the age of like 12, 13, I started getting big.
Okay.
So do you believe that that's a lot to do with your DNA, or like?
Do you know what I really think it is? What I didn't realize, majority of your energy that you burn off, like your fat that you burn off, is just from doing things like walking. Just like that accounts for a lot of your energy, right? Like even if you go gym, I don't know, 1 hour a day, that's nothing compared to the calories you burn just being out and about and doing stuff. And whereas I was always a homebody and just chilling at home, just lazy, I think that's why my metabolism kind of like fucked up, to be honest.
10,000 steps a day.
Yeah, I think the 10,000 steps a day is one of the most important things.
It does work still. It does. It does. I've tried that and it did. a lot. But yeah.
Because here's the thing, when you start exercising more intensely than walking, all right, you actually just start burning carbs. And then when you have a meal, that just replaces the carbs you just burn. But when you're exercising in a lower intensity, like walking or doing housework or whatever, just pottering around, or if you've got an active job at work or whatever, you're burning most of your calories from fat. Higher percentages coming from fat stores. But because it's slow, it takes like all day to do that. Do you get me? So you can't do you can't be lazy all day and then do 1 hour of exercise and think, yeah, that's it. Because you're burning a different energy in the gym. You're burning carbs in the gym.
Yeah, I hear you. I guess the thing is as well, it's different for everyone, isn't it? In terms of like metabolism, how much like they actually need to exercise, how much they eat. There's lots of factors.
If you're a man or a woman, and
Yeah,
when you're in your what I'm about to say, if you are in your cycle or not, all of that.
It's true though.
yeah.
Anyone who's
Yeah,
lived with a woman will know.
fuck's sake.
The diet goes out the window, boy. It's just time for chocolate. Like, what? Babe, we made a deal, babe. She's like, fuck that.
Ready for chocolate.
That's why most women hide their chocolate, innit? They hide it away. They got like a secret stash.
What are you aiming about?
MJ. I'm just joking.
Andrea, you a hider, yeah? You hide things.
No, like you know what it is with me, yeah. I'm the like when I buy something, yeah, it's not necessarily it needs to be eaten straight away. But like some people are just like, oh, that's there, I'm gonna eat it, and like the whole thing would be gone. Whereas me, it'd be like a week later, I'll look for like let's say a bar of chocolate or something, and it's like, yo, where's my bar of chocolate gone? Oh, I ate that days ago. But why? Like, why? Because it was there. But why?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Bar of chocolate, and I can have like just little pieces, like 1 or 2 little pieces of it every day. You know what I mean? And then like it will last me for a whole week. But yeah, so sometimes I do like I might just possibly hide a little something just to make sure that when I want it, it's actually going to be there.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah,
That's good though.
Because arguing with people like, don't touch my stuff, like that's so like, that's cringe, man. You're better off just hiding it and not saying nothing.
Yeah, exactly. until they clock that you've been hiding it, and then you're fucking mid arguments, and they're like, "Yeah, and you've been hiding the sweets and all." Like, yeah, what's that all about?
Babe, you've been in the toilet for 1 hour. What are you doing in there? I can hear them Haribos rustling. She's like, nothing, not doing nothing in here. It's like,
Really, I didn't hide them very well because you've fucking obviously seen them.
it's true.
Oh shit, yeah, man. But yeah, I've been called a hoarder before because I am like that. I have I don't know. It could be like a can of Coke or something, and I can have it there for like a month, and just knowing I have it, I'm happy knowing that I have it. But once it's gone, like then all of a sudden
You
I
like that
need
with everything, yeah? You like that with
Yeah.
everything?
No, but like, just I'll just be like, where is it? And then all of a sudden it's gone. And people are like, yeah, I drank it like 4 weeks ago. Why? Like, can I not just have something there for when I actually want it, But I don't know. So I guess some people live in the moment and some people sort of like plan for the future.
It's true. Some people are more long-term grazers.
Yeah. That's it. I'll buy something, but like, yeah, I'm gonna have that like next week. I'm gonna have that on Sunday.
I've actually been doing that recently. Like the weird one is when you have to throw food away because you're like, bro, did I forget to eat the other half of them fucking corned beefs or whatever? And you're just like, oh, I've got to dash them now. I never used to have to do that. I used to like never looked in my fridge and saw half a packet of something from last week where I didn't eat it. Do you know what I mean? But now it's like, oh shit, that Stilton's gone right fucking rotten. I have to throw that away now.
Oh no.
So get a little bit of Stilton and have it with like a little apple. I don't know if you like. Do you like blue cheese? Like most people think it's disgusting.
I love.
I have to be honest.
Jador.
Yeah. What the cheeses? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
Proper cheese. I'm addicted to cheese still.
Yeah, no, I'm a straight up mature cheddar cheese only. Preferably Cathedral City. Possibly a slice of American cheese if I'm having, some kind of veggie thing or whatever. But yeah, mature cheddar cheese only.
I do like the Cathedral City. It's nice. You can buy it grated as well.
Yeah, it's more expensive grated though.
Yeah, it's true.
You're just paying for the convenience of it being grated.
Yeah, man. So I'm having to like invent like new things to eat because it's like it's difficult to eat, isn't it? So like I have to come up with like appetizing things that I can eat that are just still like healthy. Like today I had you know that Turkish yogurt, like normal, it's like Greek yogurt. Right. So I put a little bit of salt in it, give it a little stir, put about 2 spoons on a little bowl, and then I've got this it's like jam, but it's not really sweet. It's called compote from M&S, called mixed berry compote.
Yeah.
And it's really low in sugar. So I put like 2 spoons of that in it. And it's good because it's got protein in it. It's got like a little bit of like fruit in it, like a little bit of fiber, like with the fruit. Like when you put it in your little MyFitnessPal, it comes up like, you know, a good thing to eat. So I was like, do you know what? I'll just make that a regular thing. Like I'll just eat that regularly.
So you're
That's what I've been doing. I've been devising little ways of like
yeah.
eating.
Yeah. Oh yeah, have any of you not tried that Dubai chocolate?
Yeah.
No.
What, the pistachio one?
Yeah. What's it saying?
It's banging.
Is it
They
like
do small ones in the Turkish shop for like £6.
Yeah, I've seen them. Stupidly expensive. I'm not paying £6.
Oh no. But my kid was like, Dad, can I get that? I want to see what it's like. I was like, all right, go on then.
Yeah.
And like he actually saved me a bit. I was like, wow, man just saved me a bit as well, you know.
But it looks like mushy inside. That's what I don't like.
Yeah. It looks like it's crumbly inside.
Yeah, like I feel like that needs to be put in the fridge or freezer so it can be like the right kind of texture.
Is it like a posh Snickers or something?
Basically,
It's
just
like
pistachio
mixed with what do you call that stuff? Canaf. What's that stuff you eat, Axum? The
Kanafe.
Yeah, kanafe with pistachio like cream or whatever, and then put inside a chocolate bar, basically.
It's all right. Like it's just hype, though, isn't it? You're not missing out on anything.
Hype about it. People making their own, selling it on TikTok, it's selling out. But yeah, stupidly expensive.
The amount of things I bought off TikTok, man. I got to stop buying things off TikTok. Do you know what I do now? When I want to buy something, what the real
cinnamon bun that's going on in Tesco? I haven't tried it.
No,
what cinnamon buns? They've been out for years, though, isn't it?
But it's a cinnamon bun with something on top, some like white kind of thing on top. I've done that, but it's meant to be the thing.
That's glacier. It's a Swedish thing still.
It's nice.
Cinnamon bun. Yeah. It's called kanelbulle in Swedish.
It's all right.
If you want to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. If you're hungry and there's nothing else to eat, I can eat it, but it's not my favorite kind of go-to.
Yeah, you don't need to eat the cinnamon to like it, though.
I hear you.
My favorite pudding is I don't know if you like tiramisu. It's got like a little coffee flavor.
I think it's overrated.
It is overrated.
Yeah?
Tiramisu, it's a nice pudding, though. Don't get me wrong, but it has to be done properly. When it's just like, you know, the ones they sell in the shops and that, it's just like, But if you go to a proper restaurant and have one that's done right, then it's banging.
Yeah, I went to a restaurant with my mum on Mother's Day, and she's like, I fancy a tiramisu. I was like, the guy's like, what do you want? I go to him, no, I'm just going to eat half a tiramisu. Just bring me a spoon on the sly.
I took your mum out.
It was nice, though.
That's nice.
Yeah, we went to a Turkish restaurant.
It
was nice. It's getting pricey, though, man, this going out thing.
Did they give you free bread in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, I was saying this to someone the other day. You lot are the only ones that are still giving out free bread. Anywhere else you go, I swear down, like you gotta pay for the bread. You gotta pay for the bread. Like
that's crazy. Since when?
Since like the last couple of years, I swear.
The place I go, you put your order, like we ordered the platter, innit, the 2-man platter. They bring you the bread and they bring you the salad. All right.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And the hummus, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then that gives them time to go and cook your food, innit? So then they bring you the platter, And then after the platter, you get a free tea, and they got like, you know, like little Turkish delights, but on little sticks, like little cocktail sticks. They bring you out of them to have with your tea and that, and then that's it.
Or
So
if not, they
you
bring you out some whatchamacallit, Paul's baklava.
yeah, obviously, like if they come and say like, oh, if you say bring me the bill, they'll be like, oh, do you want your tea first? And you'll be like, yeah, and then they'll be like, she'll bring you the dessert menu, and you're like, yeah, go on then. Like, shit, they got me. They got me, boy.
But you know what? Turkish restaurants become bougie now, because before you could get a nice platter for a decent amount of money. Now they're trying to go all too extra now.
Trust.
It used to be cheap back in the day for a platter.
Everywhere is
It's
pricey.
true.
Well, like this is the difference, right? There's pricey. See, I'd rather go to somewhere like that and pay like whatever it is for the meal, and at least you're getting all the extras for free, getting your salad, your bread, some dips, you know what I mean? Because otherwise they're charging you £6 for a piece of bread, £8 for a little salad,
Mad.
£6 for the dip, you know, so that's £20 worth of sides or starters that you'd be paying for if you didn't get them for free.
See, when we finished eating, yeah, I was going to the guy, yeah, can you bring me a takeaway container? Mum's like, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me. I was like, shut up, man. It's like, you're broke. Bring me a takeaway container. I scraped the whole platter into the box.
If you've paid for your food, then getting a takeaway container is fine. The only time
it's a must in a Turkish restaurant, though.
In a buffet, that's the only place you're not allowed to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cheeky of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you paid, you should be able to do that.
I've
I've seen some buffets that do that, though. They let you pack a box and take it with you.
I was like, look, the food's on my plate. Like, okay, I've taken too much. I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be able to eat it all, but I don't want to waste it. I'd rather take it home and eat it at home, innit? So yeah, he gave me the box. No, we're not supposed to do this, blah blah blah, whatever.
Just bring it, man. Shut up.
Exactly.
Like it's your dad's shop. You just work here, man. Bring the fucking box.
Happy to see the food go in the bin.
You know what I mean?
Like where I come from, that's a sin. It was not allowed.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, it is. It's getting like really expensive over here now. Like restaurants, takeaways, prices are silly.
Yeah. The only thing is with the Turkish restaurants, like I don't mind paying the extra because do you know the service is so mad. It's like they wait on you hand and foot. Yeah. You get so much like
nice. They do.
Yeah.
And no, I like their
it's
decor.
like,
Their decor is nice. They've got some nice decor in there, man.
Yeah. No, it's
yeah,
true.
man.
Like there is a couple of Indian places that are good as well, service wise, and you know all of that. But,
Oh, I love the Indian. I love Indian, man.
I don't know. It seems very hit and miss, especially with service these days.
Yeah, you got to know where you're going with Indian.
Like, I'd honestly, you know me, I'd rather go Wetherspoons and pay, I don't know, $7.99 for a meal and look at their miserable faces than go somewhere and pay £40 for a meal, probably not even get as much food as I want to because it's so goddamn expensive and they don't even crack a smile. Like,
it's true.
And then they'd be putting on like service charges and stuff like that as well. Like service charge for what?
Service charge was £6 when we went out, and there was like 3 people like floating around the table like for like 2 hours, and I was like £6, nothing, man. Give it to them, innit?
Do you guys tip? Do you guys tip?
No, that's the service charge is the tip, innit?
Yeah, service charge, but you can take a service charge off. You don't have to pay that. See, me, I prefer to tip personally, like give them a £5 or something. If they've given me good service, then I'll happily I'll leave you £5, or if I have change, even if it's only like £2.50 or whatever, like I'll leave that on the table. And if I know that person's gonna come and clean up or whatever, innit? Like,
do you know what I usually ask them? What happens to the tips? Like, do you share the tips out, or does the boss take the tips? If they say it goes behind the counter and the boss keeps it, I don't leave no tip. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, but even if they share it out, I don't necessarily believe in that. I prefer to give it to if there's
the
someone
person,
and they've given me good service, I want them to have it. Because I know
that's like at HaVe Star, when you tip them, they keep it.
That could be a single mum, and she might be stressing about how she's going to get her kids lunch tomorrow, or pay the bus fare, pay for some school trip or something, But that £5, that might instantly help that person, innit? Like, themselves that evening or something, innit? Rather than putting it in a whole thing and then it gets shared out between 20 members of staff. That way.
It's true.
And see the next one now. You see if my food is nice, you know what I do? I'll ask the kitchen staff. I'll buy the kitchen staff a drink. So I'll say to the bar staff, ask the kitchen staff what they want to drink, and then buy them a drink for when they finish their shift. Because the kitchen staff never get tips. So if your food is banging, don't forget who's cooked it. It's the chefs, isn't it?
It's true. It's true. I never thought about doing that. That's a good
The
one.
amount of times the staff will come into the kitchen and be like, "Oh, I just got a £20 tip. Yeah, they said their food was banging." Blah 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 blah. And I'm thinking, what?
But who cooked it?
In my head, like, you got it because they said the food was banging. Oh, like,
guys,
yeah.
have you watched the new KFC advert? Have you seen the new KFC advert?
No, which one?
Oh my day! Can we watch it, or is it going to be? You
It's
can't watch it on
probably
now.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's mad. I think they're indirectly saying they. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know if they're indirectly saying that they're putting human in the food.
What?
I don't know what it is. It's something. I just don't know. It's just weird.
No.
Are you gonna make me go and look at it now?
Trust. Google.
It's proper. It's like I don't know what the message is, but it's just
Let's see. All right, so the latest UK advert titled "Oh Hail Gravy" features a man being baptized in a lake of gravy and transformed into a chicken nugget, continuing the Believe campaign with a surreal cult-like theme. Is it that one where the man's been dipped in a bucket? Okay. Oh, that's mad. So they're basically trying to say, like, if you go to KFC, you're part of this cult, the gravy cult.
The they dip the man in the gravy and he comes back. He's bigger than a nugget. I would say he's like the chicken fillet.
So here's the
geez,
details breakdown. So the Believe campaign, with the latest installment titled "All Hail Gravy." The ad depicts a group of chicken enthusiasts who are part of a cult, dunking one of their own into a lake of gravy, which leads to their transformation into a piece of chicken. Okay, so they're Transformers. Okay, fucking hell. The ad uses religious language, including the phrase "divinely dunked," and features a sacred lake of gravy. Developed by creative agency Mother, the ad has sparked complaints, with some accusing it of mocking Christianity and being disturbing for children. Oh my gosh. The CEO stated that the Believe campaign is designed to entertain and provides a break from reality. The Believe campaign began with a series of hypnotic AI-infused shorts promoting the new Zinger Double Down. The campaign aims to provide a playful escape from the world, according to Martin Rose, ECD at Mother, the creative agency. So there we go. They're depicting a cult. So yeah, KFC. If you go to KFC, you're part of a cult now. Oi.
When you get a chance, watch it. Like it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's.
To be honest, since they opened O'Malley's up the road from me, I've never had KFC. It's been over a year now.
I keep seeing these
Popeyes as well has come out as well.
Yeah,
I tried Popeyes once. It was decent. It was alright.
See the thing, because I don't eat chicken, so like for me, the only thing I'm ever gonna try in these places is their fries.
Fair enough.
KFC do rice box in it. Could try that.
Really like it, yeah, but their rice boxes are dead. So
what?
But if I go to KFC, I just get a special order. And
MJ, when you go to Nando's, do you just eat the halloumi then?
No, they have a veggie thing there now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Because the last time I went, they had some like veggie. It was like a bean patty type of thing, something like that. 5 bean patty or something along those lines, you know. It was all right.
When was the last time you went Nando's? Was it recently?
It was about 2 to 3 years ago.
Oh, so like, it wasn't a date or anything, no?
No. Why? I can't just like what the direction.
I'm fishing, fishing for information.
No, I was with some friends. Imagine going to a date in KFC. I'm the Nando's.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I took a girl to thingy once, Starbucks.
You can. The thing is, yeah, you can take your girl to Nando's, whatever in it. Like if that's what.
Do you know what? So I went KFC with someone, and they tried to take out their what's that card when they work in the Air Forces card? I thought, what a dickhead!
Discount.
Why are you
Discount
gonna get
card.
a discount on KFC? I just,
No, man took out the blue light card, the blue scheme card.
Oh god!
Oh, that's hilarious.
Where do you find these people, Rika, man? Is that a dating site one? Is that off a dating site? Yeah.
No.
I like soldiers. I like real men. He's like, yeah. Say like this.
No, I just felt cringe. He thought like it was all big and bougie. Like, yeah, I'm in there. Oh, whatever. Why do you have to take? You don't need a discount for KFC in it. It's just not that place. It's not that place.
You know what? I've only recently realised this, that like a lot of the time when you're on a date with a girl, she's probably just secretly laughing at you. And then when she gets home, she's phoning her mate and going, "You never guess what he did." And just like, wow. I only recently discovered this phenomenon.
Of course we do stuff like that, Con.
Yeah, standard procedure.
Yeah. We do.
No, the worst one's when the girlfriend phones up and she's like, "Oh, is he still there?" She's like, yeah, phone me back later. I'm like, oh shit, as soon as I leave, they're gonna be talking about me.
You know this.
Oh, jeez.
Nah, I don't even, to show respect, I don't even bring up my phone.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's important, but yeah, like it's a friend or whatever, then they can wait in it. If it's important, they'll message and they'll understand. Yeah.
If your phone rings, would you answer it?
No.
But that looks dodgy.
No, but it depends who it is, isn't it? Because
don't drink us still, don't.
No, but it depends, isn't it? Because what if it's like one of your kids or the people who are looking after your kids, or it's one of your parents or somebody who, you know, like they're only going to call you, like, or it could be an emergency situation, you know what I mean? So you might have certain calls where you're like, oh, sorry, 1 sec, I need to just get this to make sure everything's okay. You know what I mean? But you're not going to like answer a phone call that, you know, it's just going to be some chit chat conversation.
Yeah.
I was on a date once, yeah.
Like, we all have responsibilities. We're adults, isn't it? So you can't pretend you're not an adult when you're out on a date or whatever. Like, yeah, put the phone.
I hear that, but I know other people do like just take the phone, innit? And I don't think it's a nice way.
No.
I was on a date once. Listen to this story.
With someone, then sorry, Con, I was just going to say, if you're spending quality time with someone, then let it be quality time, innit? Like nothing should be interrupting that unless it's a emergency. Go ahead, Con.
So I was on a date with this chick, nice girl, and the phone rang, and I could see that like it's not a saved number, right? So the phone's ringing. The phone's ringing. She's looking at the phone. She's looking at me, and she went to answer the phone, and all I heard is this man's voice going, "What? You ain't gonna come see me now?" Yeah.
Oh no.
And she's pretending like it's not happening. Like she's looking at me and going, "Oh, but I've just got to take this call, yeah." And I was like, "All right, go on then." Like, so she went outside for 10 minutes, right? Come back, sat down. I go, "So who was that then?" She was like, "Oh, it was just my sister. Like, she wanted to know something about my auntie, like, because like we got to take her to the hospital." And I was like, "All right, okay, cool, all right." And I was thinking, no, you're out of here, you're done. But see me, like I'm gentleman, innit? I paid for the dinner and I paid to drop to her home. I didn't like say nothing. Just played dumb, like. But like the funny one was like I could hear the geezer's voice like bellowing across the table, and her face is just like I was like, wow, she's a really good liar, because she's looking at me like butter water melt, like she's sitting there going, "Oh yeah, just got to take this." Some man on the phone. Yeah, mad things.
Oh, wait, is
Dating.
this the Muslim dating thing, or you moved on from that?
I've never dated a Muslim. Oh,
You-
that one. Oh yeah, that
you on
one.
the Musmatch thing?
Yeah. No. Like, I'm not actually on any dating sites at the minute. Like these are all old stories. I'm telling you.
Oh. Fair enough.
You
It's-
were a Musmatch, yeah? How did that go?
I met one
Obviously.
Turkish girl. She was really nice, but then like she's got kids. Then the geezer, the husband, and he's like a bit possessive, and it's like, you know, like I know what it's like with Turkish geezers, man. It could end up being like a life and death situation. Like you're there with his wife and kids chilling. Man's at the door. It's not like he's not like an Englishman that's gonna just take it on the chin and go, oh, all right, fair enough. Like it's her life. Like she can move on. Like a Turkish man's gonna he's gonna look to like hurt you, innit? So it was getting a bit hairy, innit? It was getting a little bit like serious. I thought, you know what? She's not ready to proper move on, innit? Like she's still sort of like she's his wife, but she's dating. You know, like weird, isn't it? Like it was a bit weird.
Mad things. Right. So, Axel, what we saying tomorrow? Has anyone heard from what's his name? Maku?
Nope.
Nope. So, are we gonna wait to hear from Maku before we schedule in a show?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be ideal to do it tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see if he's available.
Well, you're not going to give us a sneaky peek?
Nope.
Really?
No previews. I can't ruin it, man. Can't ruin it. No. What are you guessing
All
though,
right.
Khan? What are you thinking her DNA is gonna say?
I reckon she's 50-50.
50-50 what?
Like 50% African, 50% other things.
What other things though? Be specific,
I'm
man.
guessing there'll be like some Anatolian Neolithic farmers in there. There'll be some like probably some Indian in there from like Indian subcontinent. Put it this way, if the picture I've got of Axum is really Axum, which I don't know if it is.
What?
What?
There's another girl. Look, there's another girl called Axum, isn't it? I don't know if it's another girl or if you've got another account. Have you got another account with your face on it, just smiling?
No, just smiling.
Is that you, Axum? Is that you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
me.
just-
Is
it?
No, it's someone who's taking my picture. Yes, it's me. Yeah.
Is it you though? That in that picture? The
Yeah.
account on TikTok's called Axum.
Yeah, but it's not my face on it.
Oh, it's not your face.
On TikTok.
Oh, Axum's on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, she was on TikTok.
No, I have another profile picture there. But you have seen
Judging-
me, Carl. Don't act like you haven't seen me.
Well, I have not seen you. I've just.
Don't say wallahi, man.
I'm not lying. I haven't.
Yo,
I
MJ,
haven't.
do something.
Why would I lie though?
You have seen all the troll accounts. It's not you, yeah? No, okay, cool.
Well,
All the troll
lie.
accounts,
It's
they're
not
based
me.
on-
Us.
No,
Listen,
no,
you
and
can think what
then-
you want.
then-
You can think
One
what you
second,
want.
1 second.
Even-
Better times I've been on the streams. I put my face out.
I've not. Like, I must have missed it, innit? I've not seen your face.
Okay.
Because you know what it is, Axum? To me, it doesn't matter what you look like. I'll treat you how you treat me. How you are to me, that's how I am to you.
But
Like, it doesn't matter to me what you look like.
My face out 100 times. And
Really?
yes. And the troll accounts have been having my face up everywhere.
Not me. That's not what you think. That's me. You think I'm on a troll account, put your face out there, and then come on the stream and just chat to you like nothing, like normal. Don't be silly.
What she's saying is, even if it's not you that's behind the troll accounts, the fact that her picture has been on the troll account, like
Yeah, I've not seen none of them. I've not seen none of them.
Plenty of troll accounts. Yeah.
I've seen that when we was on TikTok. I forget whose stream you jumped on. It might have been Beefy or Maku's. And you had your account, but then there was another Axum, a different Axum account where the name was just Axum, because the account you was using wasn't Axum, it was a different account, a different name and a different picture. But I knew it was you from your voice. But then someone with the name Axum and with a picture of just like an average looking like East African girl's face. And I was thinking, I don't think Axum would put her face out there, like I'd like to have an account like that. But then you never know, so I just screenshotted it anyway.
No.
Yeah.
The way he said that and then waited to see if we clocked.
I need to see your camera roll. You've got lots of pictures, Carl, don't you?
No.
What?
This camera roll is mad. It's mainly going to be eggs. I guarantee you, half of it is going to be eggs.
I was taking pictures of everyone at thing at Speakonomics. They were getting bothered, like they were getting irritated. And Zalini's like, "Bro, just move, just get away from me." Yeah, that was funny. I didn't manage to get a picture of MJ though.
I was too busy running away from me, fam.
Oh no, senior.
Fuck's sake, trying to sit next to me. Shit, like, who are you?
Do you know what it was, MJ? I think like I was just trying to sit close enough to the door. Do you get me? Because even I'm just like that, innit? Like I'm sociophobe, innit? So I have to sit by the door. Otherwise, I don't feel comfortable. So like when Jed's come in and he was like, "Why are you lot all sitting at the back? Can everyone move to the front, please? Can you lot just go sit up at the front?" I was getting like he was quite like vexed as it was, yeah. For some reason, looked at me, but Jed said, "If I stay here," he just looked at me like he's gonna switch, and I was like, "Oh shit, don't say nothing," innit? Just I was like, "All right, anyway."
Mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you saying about eggs on your camera roll? Yeah.
Eggs.
I know you and your little egg videos.
Oh, them ones. TikTok.
You saying you're not doing it no more?
Do you know what it is, MJ? I've always hated eggs, so I've had to actually like really learn to like them by jazzing them up. I've had to do things like making omelets and adding chili sauce and like slowly started getting more and more adventurous with it.
Yeah, same.
So then I thought, let me just show off my skills.
I had like a proper phobia to eggs for years, and I couldn't eat them.
I hate eggs.
Because obviously I don't eat any meat, no pause. And then, you know, obviously sometimes though I might need the protein in it. I might be lacking in protein. So obviously the eggs is a great replacement. So yeah, I kind of forced myself to start eating eggs again. And same thing, just had to learn to jazz it up and make some omelets and fries.
When I was little, I seen the egg and it had you know that sort of like umbilical cord inside the egg. It looks like it's clear.
Yeah. Do you take that out?
Well, I never used to eat the egg because of that, yes. And then at one point I started trying to take it out and then it was too much of a mess to take it out. So I just gave up. Then one day me and my ex, we was at I think we was at Sainsbury's in Walthamstow and they got a restaurant in there. And she had egg something, right? And I looked at it and I thought, huh? That looks different. Like I was saying to her, like, do they make that out of egg powder? She goes, I don't think they do. She goes, like, ask them, innit? And then the woman comes, she goes, you know what we do? She goes, we crack all the eggs into a blender and we just whiz them up and we just use them throughout the day. And I thought, why the fuck all these years? Why didn't I fucking think of that? So then that's what I've been doing now. Like I just put 2 eggs in my blender, whiz them up, like a little bit of butter, whack it in the pan.
Okay. See, I just take out the little bit. It's easy enough to take it out. You just use a fork or a spoon, whatever.
No, but then you have to come face to face with it, and it just looks disgusting.
I know, but you know what it is? Like that's what gives it the eggs the raw kind of eggy taste. So if I leave that in, then I can taste it, and then I can't.
Really? What, you can actually taste it?
I can taste it. That's why I can't eat like cakes and muffins and that are made with egg. I can't eat.
Yeah.
I literally.
Oh. Do you have to get the egg-free cake?
I prefer an egg-free cake. Yeah. because then I
Because you know, like there's a whole franchise of shops that do egg-free cakes, isn't it?
Yeah. Their cakes are bang.
Mm.
Yeah, they're nice indeed. But yeah, I don't like that eggy taste, man. I can't stand it. Like brownies, anything that's got egg in it and they haven't taken the thing out, it's just. Ugh.
That's mad that you can taste that though.
Yeah, but it's the raw taste of egg. Is it? Honestly, take it out and you'll see the difference. Just try it next time, especially if you're just using 2 eggs. Like, just take the 2 things
I'll
out.
put so much shit in my omelette that I can never taste it anyway.
Yeah, but trust
I'm
me.
putting like scallions in there, red chilies. Like you're never gonna taste nothing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter to me. It's still like just knowing it's there.
And what, it tastes eggy.
Yeah.
Oh, you lot, can we stop talking about eggs, please? I hate eggs. You know?
Yeah. I'm surrounded by egg haters. This is amazing.
Yeah.
My whole life, I just felt like I was the odd one out.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like a poached egg.
I found my people. Poached egg.
Yeah, not really into that. Yeah, no, I'll leave that to you. Yeah. Right, Axel, I'm gonna have to bounce in a minute. What are you saying?
Yeah, same.
All right, girls, I'm off then.
All right,
well, thank you.
I might have to. I'll listen to the playback because I'm working tomorrow. What time are you starting the show? You don't know?
No
We
idea.
don't know. We have no idea. If even Maku is about, we don't even know. Man, it's MIA.
Innit? But yeah, we'll see. Keep an eye out. Hopefully, there will be a show. And hopefully, Mac will be about, and then we can do the big reveal. Oi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Man.
sick.
Big up your love.
Thank you for jumping on. Thank you. It's been a minute, and all of you guys in the audience, give thanks, Sound System, JD, Camo, Bibi, all of you good people in the chat. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon, I guess.
Yep. Okay, take care. Yeah.
All right.
Bye.